Fire and emergency. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
And of course
Good morning. Wednesday, hump day. Now let's get this show started.
Viva Klein Alley Show.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to your Wednesday and good morning. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Interaction can start immediately. Phones 800-520-1067. Call, text, win. Tickets for you to go to Vegas for When We Were Young. Monster Jam as well. And then there's just us sitting around here doing the show. I'm Klein. That's Allie.
Morning.
That is DJ Omar Khan.
Hey.
Audio sniper right there. The assistant to the assistant of the audio sniper, oftentimes known as the arbiter of sound. That is Jake the Nerd.
Arbiter of audio, dude.
And you haven't been playing any sound bites from your room.
Don't
recently.
bring it up.
Oh, you want me to do that?
No.
Not really. But I was just saying it's a good thing you haven't been doing that. Then in the back, taking the calls, you got Postmaster Johnny and producer Vanessa, 800-520-1067. Lots to get to this morning. I just realized yesterday, I texted our boss and the big boss. So our boss and the guy who runs the entire West Coast for the company about joining us on Friday for the return of Lie Day Friday.
Oh, Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate Factory. We got a lot of questions for the big boss.
That's what we're going to call him on the show if he comes on.
We have an HR problem if the boss is called Chocolate Factory.
I think that's one of many HR problems.
He sent it to us, so it's okay.
Yeah, he did send it to us. He is the mayor of the Chocolate Factory. Anyway, regardless, neither one of them has responded with the invitation to join us for the lie detector test. It makes me think that they're hiding something from us, because if they had nothing to hide, wouldn't they be willing? Isn't that the whole thing about bosses these days? They want to be all transparent and, hey, they always like to say, we're just being transparent here about how everything runs.
Oh my God, things are too transparent right now.
So,
At our last meeting, they were like, here's the state of radio. We were like, oh God, this is so depressing.
But I think it's fake transparent, because real transparent would be, sure, I'll come and sit down on the lie detector test.
Yeah, but I'm surprised he wouldn't respond at all.
No
because
response.
he usually responds pretty quickly to stuff.
Yeah, and I don't understand. It's an open invitation. Let me just make this very public right now so the audience understands. We want to talk about transparency. Let's be very transparent with our audience, as we always are. We would love to invite either of the bosses to join us on Friday. We got a confirmation that our lie detector buddy will be back in studio with the lie detector equipment, and we're ready to sit down one of the bosses in the hot seat. This was a recommendation, I think, from one of the listeners that said, if you guys want to have a real good Lie Day Friday, why don't you bring in one of your bosses? And we can ask all sorts of great questions about us almost getting fired, when we will get fired.
People who did get fired.
Right. We got a lot of questions to ask, and I think that they're afraid to answer the questions. So let's just go ahead and publicly put this out there. We are looking for you this Friday morning in the studio. Vanessa, when is Mr. Lie Detector guy scheduled? I know that he said he's got some openings.
He said either 8:20 or 9:20.
All right, 8:20 or 9:20 Friday morning. We will accommodate your schedules. We know you have important things to do, like
Klein, here's the problem. We're asking them to do something on a Friday.
Yeah, bosses.
That's right.
Bosses don't work
You
Fridays.
have to acknowledge. They would have to acknowledge that they don't come in on Fridays.
Well, that could be the first question of the lie detector.
When was the last time you came in the building on a Friday?
This is the first Friday you've ever been here.
I mean,
no.
Everyone's a, quote, work-from-home Friday person around here.
Yeah, work from home Friday, work from home Monday, the occasional floating Wednesday,
Thursday. I think
Thursday.
one of the bosses 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, listen, I just want this to be known that we are currently behind the scenes working on making another Lie Day Friday take place at the end of this week. But the reality is, for us to do it the way that it should be done, I think it's time for one of the bosses to sit in the seat, be strapped in, and answer 10 simple questions. And they won't all be just about firing the show. There'll be other questions as well. But
80% fired, 20% other.
I want to make this clear.
We could ask them about their past assistants.
We can add a lot.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of great questions to ask.
I have a few different Chocolate Factory questions.
All right.
But I think for this to work, we would have to make it a Tuesday afternoon lie detector.
It doesn't roll off the tongue. It sure doesn't. It doesn't have the same ring to it, right?
No.
So, bosses, if you're up and listening,
you're on notice.
We need an answer, because we got to plan a show. We're working on a Friday. Go figure. We got that to get to, much more. Some audio slave to kick things off this morning on KROQ. Good morning. Show. That's very funny, 714. Wow, Klein coming in 2 Fridays in a row. What a surprise. All right. Don't set me off. I'm going to lose it again.
We should put you on it again.
He hasn't done it yet.
Who hasn't done what yet?
You haven't come in on Friday yet.
That's right. Good. Thank you, Jake. That's
Anything
right.
could happen, guys.
The week is young. Who knows? May need some personal time. If you want $100 of Allie's money, easy money, call now, 800-520-1067. We got 5 questions here about the news. Do better than Allie, instantly get paid. And someone's got a theory about this. There's always conspiracy theories about the show, and I wish there was any truth to any of these because I would love there to be.
I wish we were that interesting.
This person's theory makes sense, though, because they claim that we admitted somehow that we only look to put on losers for Allie Knows the News. Our goal is to find people that will not be able to answer any of these questions correctly. I don't know why we would do that. If that was true, the idea is for Allie to pay the people. I love when Allie loses. There's nothing more fun than that. Listen to this guy.
Yeah, so on Monday's show, Klein let it out. The theory that everybody had when these calls are getting screened for Allie Knows the News, you guys choose the dumbest people. And Klein let that be known when he said, Allie, this person set us up as failure. Damn, you let it out, Klein. Love you guys. Rock them G-strings.
First of all, I believe that when Vanessa and Johnny take the calls, they are looking for the best contestant. It does sometimes feel like they did intentionally find the dumbest, but also if Johnny is the one screening for smart, maybe that's not. Yeah, the
bar's kind of low.
Yeah.
Well, you knew your first and last name?
All right.
Go
Must
ahead,
be a genius.
But I also think that sometimes people think that they know a lot more than they do, and then when they actually get quizzed on it, they either blank or they forget under pressure. So even though people think they know, think of their intelligence level as like an 8 normally, it goes down to like a 5 or a 6 by the time they've gotten through to us.
We put a plan in place to make sure we weren't getting total dummies on the air. We wanted Allie to lose more money. And the plan was give them a preliminary question to figure out if they know anything at all or if they sound like they just got out of a coma. And I walked by when Johnny was taking the calls and he said to someone, hey, where are you calling from? And the person said, Long Beach. And Johnny goes, all right, that's right. And I said,
ding, ding, ding.
That is not a preliminary question.
That's not a
That is just something. That is just current location.
You know, the truth is I've been paying plants this whole time.
Allie's been planting people?
Yeah, I've been planting people, and then they lose on purpose. It's very unaffordable for me. I don't know why I'm doing this from a business standpoint, but I'm doing it.
If you want Allie's money, and you're not a total dummy and know anything at all about what's going on in the world, call now. We'll play the game next. $100 of her money could be your money at 800-520-1067. And you'll learn a thing or two about the news, that, and more after this.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands including.
Right, I want to go to there.
Let's go. Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more. I just want to bring you down so badly. If I could find you, welcome to the new dark ages. We will feel like a man. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Live Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win Your Way In all this week
on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Hopefully we can be a distraction for you, or if you need information, we can give you that as well. Thanks for joining us, and if you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein. There's Allie right there. You got DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper. Jake the Nerd back there. He is the assistant to the assistant of the audio sniper, and then in the back room, Vanessa, and you got your postmaster, Johnny, taking the calls. Yesterday, I saw a guy by the name of Surfer Jay who works here, who walks around wearing board shorts and no shoes. And he was doing what he normally does, which is rummaging through the garbage at KROQ, because he's one of these guys that feels very similar to the Native Americans used to, that nothing should be wasted. Everything can be reused or repurposed, and he doesn't like anything getting thrown out. He's a big surfer. He's a big fan of the environment. And if anyone is throwing anything out, he finds it in the trash and usually can figure out a way to use it again. And he was I saw him taking stuff out of the garbage and putting it on the community table outside of here, which is usually where all the food goes, community food,
old
or
CDs.
Old prizes they couldn't give away. Once, like, no one wants them. Once truly no one wants them, they'll put them out there on the community table, and then we're allowed to grab them, I guess.
Also, down the hall now, there's the news station, and all the good snacks are there, and all the reject leftover snacks make it over to our table.
Right, they get all the good stuff. Like, they're getting all the good flavor bagels, and then once all those get picked through, it'll be like a couple of those random whole wheat ones that are missing a top that will get brought over to our table. Yeah. Like the real bad ones.
Just the bottom.
It's like
bottom with raisins.
It's like bottom
Totally
bagels.
bottom
We get like
raisins.
they get like fresh ones, and then whatever like little pieces are left over get like brought down here. It's kind of the trickle down system here in radio.
We are the bottom with raisins.
We're the half bagel with raisins, and the only thing to put on is like a scallion spread too. It's like the worst combination. Anyway, long and short of it is, I'm watching him unload this garbage can onto the table, and I'm seeing all this stuff that's going onto the table that I feel like Jake would like, because one of the things they put on the table was a octopus inside, like a paperweight with a dead octopus inside of it. And I understand why someone would throw that out.
I understand why KNX would not want that stuff.
Right. So, but I did say, I should see if Jake wants that, because that's the kind of weird stuff Jake collects. So I go to Jake and I say, hey, someone's throwing out this octopus paperweight. And I go, you want it? He goes, that's mine. I go, what do you mean that's yours? It was just in the trash. He goes, no, it's not. It's in a box of my stuff.
Right, and everything was put in boxes because they had to change out the carpet in our office, so everybody had to box up their stuff over break.
And I say, Jake, he thinks I'm doing a bit with him or something, where I'm like, Jake, I'm telling you, it's in the. I'm watching it being taken out of a trash can right now. If that's yours, it's in the trash. And he goes, no, it's in my box. So then we go to the office where he, quote, left his box of treasures, and it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, Jake's treasures, as you know, are basically paperweights with dead animals inside of them.
Yes, and he has a lot of clutter in his
mostly
little
clutter
nerd hole and in his Jake Shack, I would imagine. But all the boxes in our entire work office were nothing compared to all the boxes Jake had for just his weird stuff.
Just his like tchotchkes. It's like, it's all stuff. It's all stuff. It's all stuff that if you were walking around any sort of a flea market or garage sale, it's the table you would skip without even thinking twice.
Shark tooth necklaces.
It's like everyone, if you were to take whatever your weirdest junk drawer is in your house and pour it on a folding table, those are Jake's treasures, right? So he's trying to figure out why his box of treasures made it into the garbage. And we cracked the mystery pretty quickly when we go to Postmaster Johnny. And Johnny claims, and I don't know what his reasoning for this was.
Maybe we can.
But Johnny, you claim that you took Jake's box of stuff.
Well, calling it a box of stuff is kind of like far-fetched. It was more like a box of crap with like 4 markers and his little like bug thingy. Because you guys, somebody left it on my desk. Whenever anybody has anything they don't want or they're just walking by the office, they always leave crap on my desk. And somehow Jake's box of crap made it on my desk.
I think people put things on your desk to distribute to the morning show.
No, not
like
even that.
yours
You
is the
guys
first
leave it
desk
there.
you see when you walk in. So if someone's going to drop something off for us, they would put it on your desk.
Yeah, your desk is like someone doesn't really want to put in the effort to figure out which one of us it belongs to, so they just put it on the desk by the door and then assume that, we all talk to each other.
They assume that the person isn't going to be like, what's this?
So you had this.
Trash.
So you had Jake's box of stuff on your desk, and then where did you put the box of stuff?
I actually just put it on top of the trash can because I was like, let me just put it right here for a moment. Like, let me just get something else.
Put it right here for a moment?
On top of the trash can?
Because the trash can was full. It was filled to the brim, and I just said, like, this must be trash, maybe. Let me just put it here for right now, and if it's somebody...
maybe?
Because I thought, like, if it's by the table of free stuff, like, somebody might look over here and be like, more free stuff.
You didn't want
put it in the trash.
You didn't want.
I put it on top of the trash, not in the trash.
That's the same.
No, on top is different than in.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because it was outside of the brim of like the flat level of the trash can. It was like cardboard box poking out, and then
it's like a touchdown if you cross the plane of the goal line. If you're anywhere over the circumference of the trash can, it's trash. It doesn't matter if it's on top.
You said yourself the trash can was full. So I would assume somebody who would put things on top of the trash can, they're doing so because they can't fit it into the regular trash.
Johnny, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to... You in your mind, you thought you were resting it on top of the trash can because you were afraid if you put it on the community table, someone would take it. So to keep someone from taking Jake's stuff, you decided to rest it on top of the trash can?
Yeah, because I was doing something else. I was like multitasking, and I was getting water or like warming up my
You
food
were
or
not
something.
multitasking.
You can't even single
No
task.
way.
I forgot it, and I left it there, and I was like, oh, yeah, his stuff. And then I left it on top of the trash. Because I was like, hold on, let me place it here and go fill up my hydro flask really quick.
So Jake got real upset because he thought that Johnny, thought all of his treasures were garbage, and Johnny's claiming that he did not throw it out as a spiteful move to Jake.
No, but
Not
he
at
is
all.
also saying that it was pretty much trash.
Yeah, but in your estimation, that box you did think was trash.
There was like 4 Sharpies and like his like little jelly like bug thingy, and then like a little doll or something, and I was like, huh. That looks like
Trash. You think it's trash?
It is trash, man. What you doing playing with little dolls, bro? You play with 7, bro.
They're fun to look at.
I guess, yeah. But the Sharpies were cool.
Wait, but Johnny, you didn't think
Sharpies were
Johnny, you
I took
didn't.
about 2 Sharpies too. He had a black one and a blue one.
Johnny,
You took the stuff and then you threw my other stuff away.
Johnny,
Actually, sorry, I borrowed your Sharpie. I still have them on my desk.
Johnny, you didn't look at that box immediately and say this is probably Jake stuff. You just thought this is trash. Someone put a box of weird trash on your desk, so you moved it to the trash can.
I thought it was his reject stuff because he started going through boxes the day before.
So you thought that this had already been combed through, and that this is where Jake finally drew the line.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel like you're making up this excuse as you go along.
So, Jake, are you happy to have your dolly back?
I don't know what doll he's talking about. I'm glad to have my paperweight with my. It's a jellyfish, not an octopus, by the way. But I'm happy to have that back.
Whatever, dude. I mean, the fact you're defending it is to be honest, I thought we'd all SO all over Johnny for throwing out your stuff. Now I feel like I'm on Johnny's side here. It feels like the more you talk about it,
We should just throw it away.
the more I'm convinced this was trash.
It's not trash at all.
This is stuff
You
that
were going through your stuff, and that was left over in the box.
It was the final box that I needed to go through, but because I had a bunch of stuff to put in the nerd hole, so I was almost done.
You know, there's all these lists that are circulating now about things that should be donated and things that should not be donated to the victims of the wildfires, and I feel like everything in Jake's box is on the list of things to do not donate.
I think everything Jake owns.
Right, it's all like stuff that people are attempting to like declutter. So like, I'll just take my box of unwanted paperweights and bring them over. They'll help someone, and they're saying, please stop bringing us crap that is not going to help people rebuild their lives.
But even Jake wouldn't donate it.
No, of course not. No, he loves it.
There's a couple rocks I could donate.
Okay, thank you. It's the one thing we don't need.
Rocks.
We don't need that. So, according to Johnny, be careful. KROQ Klein Alley Show. Everyone thinks they're up for the challenge. Full phones here at KROQ. Everyone wants Allie's money. Understandably, bragging rights, I would argue, valueless. So you could valueless? No. Valuable.
There you go.
Priceless. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, let's say hi to Mike in Encino. Mike, you ready for the challenge this morning?
Yeah, I am.
You've been paying attention to the news at least a little bit?
Yes, sir.
All right. Allie's going to go ahead and sequester herself outside of the KROQ studios. She will not hear these questions until she comes in. You get to go first. We score together at the end. If you do better than Allie, she instantly gives you $100 of her money. We're not exactly sure why, but she does it anyway. Your round of Allie Knows the News will start right now.
Allie Knows the News.
Taco Bell is expanding this item for the first time in 20 years. 20 years. They're finally expanding this item from their menu. What is it?
Supreme Taco.
Question 2. A store owner in Big Bear has been arrested for selling what illegal item from his store?
Drugs.
Question more specific.
Cocaine.
Question 3. This airline has just stated that it probably will have a hard time staying in business, even though they have recently emerged from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They're now saying that's exactly where they're heading again. Which airline is sounding the alarm that they don't have a bright future?
Spirit.
Question 4. This man will be hosting a new comedy competition series at Netflix. Just announced the series and the host, who will also be producing it, who will be hosting this comedy competition series at Netflix.
Wayne Brady.
And finally, the White House has ordered reviews of something that has, I guess, never really been looked at, but they're saying that too much money is being spent and they want to start scaling back. But what are they ordering reviews on specifically? This was big news today.
Wayne Brady?
That's a great guess, Omar. The White House says no more Wayne Brady.
The cost of toilets.
The cost of toilets. Great guess. All right, let's score it together. Let's see.
He would do that.
That is, yeah. Hey, his toilet's too expensive. Let's shut it down. Let's everyone just shut it down, then create this complete chaos about toilet prices. Don't say anything. Allie's back in the studio. We'll score it together. You can look at Allie's face while she thinks if you're watching us as we stream live on YouTube as well. Go to KROQ's YouTube and join the over 100,000 people that have already started following along to see what's happening here at KROQ behind the scenes. Here we go, Allie. Question 1.
Right.
Taco Bell is expanding this item for the first time in over 20 years on their menu.
That would be the Baja Blast.
All right. Yes, he guessed it was some sort of a supreme taco, but the correct answer is the Baja Blast, the collab, the Mountain Dew, I guess is being expanded in a big way.
I've never had a Baja Blast of any kind.
You haven't lived.
Really? Are they that good?
I don't know.
You've never had one either?
It's been years. I think I have had one at some point, but it's been years. But I guess they're going all in on the Baja Blast. It's been 2 decades. The world needs it now more than ever.
It is a blast.
Question number 2. Allie's up 1-0. A store owner in Big Bear has been arrested for selling what illegal item from their store?
Yeah, I was just reading about this, and it's mushrooms.
He said cocaine, but the correct answer is, and I didn't think that was illegal. Like, I feel like I know a lot of people that are now selling mushrooms.
It's illegal.
It is still illegal?
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yeah, but so many people...
I think
Jake,
they're like, but still, it's mushrooms.
But
so.
Jake, do you know people that are selling mushrooms out of their stores? I know a few people that are doing
Out of their
it.
stores? I don't know anyone personally who does that now.
Oh. I like
you bought mushrooms out of a store, didn't you?
I have like 3 places I can go to. And I mean, they're not on display, but if you say to the guy behind the register, like, hey, I know you got the good stuff.
Yeah, but
like,
how do you know that? How did you find out?
Friend of a friend.
So, yeah, that's how you got weed back in the day.
Yeah, okay.
Friend
but
of a
anyway,
friend.
that is the correct answer. Allie's up 2-0. We go to question 3. This airline has just sounded the alarm that they don't think they're going to be able to stay in business after coming out of Chapter 11 only a few months ago. They're now saying the future is not bright.
This
What
is
airline?
good news for El Cheapo. Probably Spirit Airlines.
He's finally on the board. Mike said Spirit as well.
Now's the time to buy those plane tickets.
Now's the time to buy what exactly? The airline or a ticket?
Plane tickets.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they're going to lower the prices even more just to get butts in the seats.
We go to question number 4. Allie's up 3-1.
But I will buy Spirit Airlines for $100 if you'll take me, Spirit.
This man will be hosting a new, just announced comedy competition series at Netflix. They've announced a new series, comedians battling it out, and this man will be hosting and producing the series.
Shane Gillis.
And they do love some Shane Gillis. But you know who else they love over there? Kevin Hart.
Oh, my God.
He guessed Wayne Brady. So I'll say he's closer and give him a point. What the hell?
That's not fair.
Let's be honest, Allie. Wayne Brady is closer to Kevin Hart than Shane
You're
Gillis.
being mean to me because my tan is gone.
That's right. You can't even make those jokes anymore. And final question, not that it really matters, but the White House has ordered a review of what? They believe too much money is being spent on something, and as a result, they are reviewing it, and they want to decide if they should take back some of the funding.
Oh, I thought they were doing a big sweep on homelessness.
That's going on as well, but this morning they've declared a big review on something. I don't think it's ever been reviewed before by the White House. It's a very funny thing for them to all of a sudden be like, hold on, too much money going.
Planes, flights?
He said toilets, great guess, Mike, but the correct answer is they're looking at exhibits at the Smithsonian museums.
Oh, my God.
And they've just
what?
decided we don't need to spend money on culture.
What is this old plane? Get it out of here. Set it on fire.
You know what these dinosaur bones are selling for on the deep web?
Grind them up, make them a necklace.
All right, so anyway, no one gets the point on that. Mike, you put in a valiant effort. Unfortunately, Allie still did better than you. What must you shamefully admit over the airways of KROQ?
This is Mike from Encino, and Allie knows the news.
Thank you, Mike. Hopefully tomorrow you do call back. Hey, give Mike a tiny towel. Don't leave empty-handed. Give him a tiny towel. We've got some of these tiny towels here. Vanessa believes they're the greatest invention in the history of her lifetime, and at the very least, we can give you some more tiny towels, the official towel of summer 2025. In a moment, Allie, there is a debate that is raging on. And I think if people always question, am I old, am I young? How you do something will determine whether or not you are old or young.
How you
do something.
Getting in and out of bed?
We'll get into that next on KROQ. Klein Alley Show. There's things that you experience in your life where all of a sudden you say, I think I may not be young anymore. Maybe I'm old based on how I do this. Or potentially, hey, I'm still young and spry because I do this a certain way, which means I'm cool and young. And now there has been a dividing line that has been placed in how you choose to leave a hotel. If you stay at a hotel...
See, I was thinking about ordering food. Very different for old people versus young.
I agree. There's a couple of different ways people do that. But this concept of checking out of a hotel and going down to the front desk and waiting in line all over again just to say I'm leaving and giving them the key and asking them to print out your folio or whatever the hell they call it.
Why are we still using that word?
I don't know. It's like...
What is that? It's only used by hotels.
I think it's supposed to make like a crappy hotel feel fancy for a moment.
Should you like your folio?
At the Motel 6?
Yeah.
By the airport.
It's the closest I get to a portfolio, so I like it.
Yeah, Jake likes it. People go like, what's your portfolio look like? Is it diversified? Jake's like, I have a folio from a hotel I stayed at once.
It's fancy.
Well, and I think if you don't have any kind of... it depends on the hotel and the circumstance for me. If you're in Vegas... I just want to make sure there's not extra charges. I want to make sure nothing in the minibar was moved that I don't know about. I want to make sure everything's cool before I just walk out because they'll just charge you.
A lot of people say that if you are young now, the concept of checking out is just walking out the door and leaving. There is no, this whole idea of they'll figure it out eventually. I'm not there. And the whole idea of formally saying goodbye, I leave now, is a crazy old person thing to do.
Well, I will, if I'm walking out to my car or through the lobby and there's no line, I'll be like, hey, room, blah, blah, I'm out.
You'll yell the room number and say I'm out?
I'll half walk up and be like, hey, checking out of this room. And they'll be like, okay. And I'll keep walking. But if there's a line, hell no. I'm not walking. I'm waiting in a line for that. And I also thought, at least I heard from people I know who work in the hotel industry, bringing them the key is worse.
And they don't want it.
They don't want it.
Right.
You have to leave it in the room if you're going to leave it anywhere. Just leave it in the room because that's the best place.
How's it worse?
I think that they have to reorganize everything up there, and they're like, which ones are the used ones, and when. I'm just saying that's what they told me. Always leave it in the room. It's better.
Yeah, but what if all of a sudden you're heading in the elevator to go down, and all of a sudden you got to take a dump again, and then you had a key to your own room, and now
that's the risk you run, and it's kind of exciting, isn't it? You're like, I'm going to leave the keys in here. I don't know what's going to happen.
Here's the real question. Then So you say if there's no line, you will walk up and say, I'm out of this room. What if you are past your stay? Like they say, checkout's at 11 or whatever.
Oh, no, then I'm gone. I'm
you
hand
sneak
visor.
out.
I don't want anyone to know that I left late.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I think you have...
Do you guys even bother doing the TV checkout?
If that's an option, sometimes I will do that, but I'm afraid I'm going to run into Mario Lopez on there, so I try to avoid it.
Hey, where you going?
Yeah, I don't want that.
I got a lot of movie recs for you.
I don't want that noise.
But I think now also you can do it on your phone. On the website.
Right. Yeah.
Some places you can. The move I've done for a while, I shouldn't even give this away. I thought it was such a good one, is I would just leave, no checkout, leave. And then as I was driving home or on my way to the airport, I would just call the front desk and be like, oh, by the way, I'm out of room, whatever. I would tell them.
That's more annoying for them, I think.
Why? How's that more annoying?
Just to call and be like, by the way, a while ago I checked out.
If there's a line, and the option is waiting in a line, lines are terrible. And a line to leave, line to get in, you have to. You have no choice. They have the key, you need it. Line to leave seems stupid. Yeah. You're leaving anyway. They're not going to give you anything unless they really wanted you to do that. Then they have to give you a key to leave. Like you need a key to exit the property, which is crazy.
And it's funny because I do see a significant amount of people doing this, especially on checkout day on a Sunday when everybody's using that elevator, everyone's trying to get into the lobby, and then I see full-on families with little kids in line, the kids are running around. I'm like, why are you wasting your time with this? You have so much other crap that you have to worry about. Don't worry about this.
And they're yelling we got to get to the airport. We're going to miss the... Just leave. What are you doing?
I got to order the Uber. All that stuff.
So I think people... But like you said, the reason that people do want to have that face-to-face bye-bye is because that's when they get to look over. And
good?
But they also get to look over and say, hold on, I didn't order this. What do you guys charge me? What is this thing? Someone put their... Because that's the thing about hotels. Still, for some reason, it's a great way to scam other people. There's some places that will check thoroughly and make sure, but... For the most part, if you want to order drinks by the pool, you could be like, room 718. And they're like, all right. Occasionally, they'll say, what's your last name?
Right.
They rarely ask for an ID.
But aren't you worried that, if somebody sees you walking out, or I don't know, if you're still in the system as an active room number and then someone happens to use your room number, all of your account information is attached to that room until you notify them otherwise.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all stuff they figure out after the fact. You're like, I don't know what's going on here. I got charged for a bunch of stuff. I was gone. Usually they go, all right.
Yeah, but then you're leaving that to chance that they're just going to believe you and say, oh, all right.
Well, they claim if you are standing in line to check out, you're old, and if you just walk out and just assume they'll figure out you're no longer staying there, that means you're still young.
650 said, don't ever leave a hotel key card behind. You have to give it to a person or in the room because your personal information is encoded on the card. Another person said, never leave your card. Your info is on that card, and scammers have been using the scan machines to get your information.
My personal information is on a hotel key card?
I don't know.
That seems insane.
I mean, it's
that seems whack.
I don't believe.
I don't know. I've got several texts here about it.
That seems whack.
I would imagine that the key card
your
would have...
social security number is on the card.
Oh, stop
I'm
it.
just kidding.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Idiot. We got to take a break. When we get back, we'll get to your actual news. Then a brand new hour of the show can begin. We'll get you to Vegas for when we were young, and you can practice all the fun you just learned about checking in and out of hotels. That and more after this.
Klein, Alley, Show! Mornings on KROQ! 106.7 KROQ.
Oh yeah, feel them Friday vibes, and welcome to the weekend. Here we are on KROQ. Good morning, and how the hell goes it? Klein Alley Show, way after 6 o'clock. Look at us.
What?
Moving super late today.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Well, Johnny's been filling in for Vanessa. Vanessa's been on a cruise, and Johnny, who has been subbing in as the producer, arrived just after 6 a.m. this morning.
That's not cap now.
Johnny, I saw you walk down the hall. It was 6 o'clock.
Straight cap, bro.
So you want to check the video, surveillance footage?
Go ahead. We can never get that video anyways.
What time did you walk down the hall here?
5:57.
So let me get this straight. Hold on. Your defense for you're filling in as the producer of the show, an opportunity for you to go step above and beyond and prove that you can do all the stuff Vanessa does.
And Vanessa gets here, I think, at like 4:30 in the morning.
And you decide to get
I'm
here
not getting here at 4:30 in the morning.
3 minutes before we go on the air?
Yep.
All right.
Because, look, the show didn't start till like a minute ago. We're already 7 minutes
Johnny,
behind.
But you didn't know that.
We didn't have schedules. We had to put another buffer song in. We were ill-prepared for the show.
That's y'all. It's the Klein Alley Show.
All right.
Jesus, dude.
My God. You know how
This guy's
producers
such a
work?
D-bag.
Johnny's going to...
That's the only word Omar knows is D-bag.
All right, relax, Johnny.
You're a dick. How about that word?
All right. Hold on. Hold the guy. Piece of...
He only knows
Keep going. Keep going.
It's just started. The show has just begun. We're only 8 minutes
This guy, seriously.
Give me another D word, Omar.
Yeah, give me another one, Omar.
That's enough.
That's what we thought.
Dude, really?
Dude, that counts.
Johnny, were you upset that there were mean comments in the about
your dumbass Laker video?
About your Laker video?
Dumbass, that's another one.
Oh, there's another one.
I do know a lot of D words.
Keep going.
Cool.
Johnny, you were upset because some people made mean comments about the Laker video?
No, because I thought it came from somebody in like Allie's family. So I was just like, all right, this one's like a little different.
No. That's so funny that you think that Edgar the Garbage Man is in my family.
Well, how would anybody know who Edgar the Garbage Man is?
I know Edgar the Garbage Man.
We don't go back to San Francisco days like you do.
Johnny, what is wrong with
What's
you, man?
going on, dude?
Why don't you go home today?
Why are you so upset?
Honestly, you got a real attitude on you. You come in here, you try to start swinging your D around. You've lost all.
There's no respect, dude. That's
zero respect.
My biggest issue with this guy is there's no goddamn respect.
Look how bent up Omar is right now, dude.
I am, dude, because you suck.
Look at this, bro. Respect is a two-way street.
Yeah, Johnny, it is.
You
And
deserve
need to
no
have some
respect, man.
Too.
Johnny, I honestly, and I am your biggest defender about all things.
He is,
with
all
the
the
show.
time.
Klein has been there for you
And
when other people get really frustrated, and he defends you all the time, Johnny.
Because I think that you do bring a lot of good stuff to this show. But lately, and I'm telling you right now, I've been fighting this from a lot of people for a long time. But you really are coming in here with attitude and really about all things. You're now attacking the listeners, attacking the callers, attacking the commenters.
He's a legend. Leave him alone.
I'm not mad about the fact I was told to go home and I couldn't come in for the legend tribute to Jed the Fish. I let that go. But damn, man, you're firing everyone up. Not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I think you're just dismissing what I'm saying right now, but I'm telling
I hear you. I genuinely hear you. I'm just saying, like, I understand, like,
no,
sorry.
but you're really not speaking with any respect to Allie, to Omar. It's like for some reason you've now let this get to your head. I don't want to start the Friday show. You should have heard the first second of this show. Yeah, Friday, good vibes, good weekend.
I know, we're all feeling good.
I just said you showed up late, and instead of it being like, you're right, dude, I did, I blew it, you go, nah, that's not true. You're a dick. Omar's a dick.
He doesn't sound like me.
Sorry, that's Jake's voice.
No, but I mean, Klein's right. Like, don't get all defensive of it. Like, you didn't show up early enough if you're covering for a producer, so just acknowledge that.
Then the whole show goes late, and then you say, oh, well, it's the Klein Alley show. So you don't want any ownership in the show?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny, I'm being serious. You don't want any ownership.
You show initiative because you want to be a part of the station and a part of the show and a part of, the KROQ quote legacy. So you got to show up and you got to do the work. You got to put work in, man.
No, you're right. You're right.
So then, if we ask you to do something and we get attitude, then why would we want to continue to work with you then?
You're right. 100%. You're true.
Are you eating during this?
No, I'm not. No, I swear I'm not.
He's eating this. All right.
He hasn't dug into his Costco chicken yet.
He's got peanut butter.
So long I've been waiting, girl, you know I've been anticipating for the day you'd come my way. Now you're here and I got to say, hey, you're my adrenaline, you're my fire. Girl, you make me wanna reach up higher. No star is too far. Spread your wings as we reach up for the sky. Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
I see the lightning, feel the thunder. Girl, it's time for us to go down under. I've got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories.
Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. I got a shoulder you can lean on.
When times get bad,
Don't be sad, right here by your side. Yeah, yeah. True love's so hard to find.
when you get it, got to hold on tight.
I got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories. Give me your love, girl. Now
We are Klein Alley Show. Later this morning, I'm thrilled that this guy from high above us, Stu Mundel, this guy does the call for all the high-speed chases that have been happening lately in Southern California, and it seems like there's a new high-speed chase every single day.
There are no officers from LAPD behind it. This person just driving recklessly this afternoon. And these are one of the ones where you just got to think to yourself, maybe they should be in pursuit. Every red light, every stop sign, extremely high speeds.
He'll be joining us a little bit later this morning for a little AMA. I've got a lot of questions. I think we all do as to what goes on with those high-speed chases. And when you're up in the chopper making the call, I think this guy actually brings a lot of color to the calls. Usually I get disappointed. I think the calls are not that strong.
Yeah, when they kind of have like pilot voice.
This guy's one of the good ones, though. And
you gotta be committed.
He gets into it and fully commits, and he'll be on with us a little bit later this morning. Right now, though, let's find out what's going on in the world with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So we'll start with the big drug bust that happened in Big Bear. At least, I guess it's big for Big Bear. Kind of small time for Los Angeles, Southern California. But a guy selling mushrooms out of his storefront was finally arrested. Klein, you admit that you've purchased mushrooms out of a storefront multiple times.
I didn't even know it was illegal anymore. I thought it was one of those weird gray area things.
Well, there are so many different ways to buy mushrooms now. You can buy them in pill form. You can buy them in tea form. You can buy the
gummy form, old school style. You'll find them in a cow pasture.
Chocolates.
Yeah, chocolates. You can, the old school is, I'm just going to chew on this chalky ass cap for a while until it eventually goes down my throat.
Until I start seeing stuff. Yep, I know.
And then I'll probably throw up, and then I'll be having a great night. And now people were buying mushrooms from this guy, Christopher Tyndall. He was found to be in possession of 3 ounces of psilocybin mushrooms for the purpose of sale out of his store. I know.
Small
I know,
talk.
right?
Barely catch a buzz.
And I would say mushrooms are the most appropriate for Big Bear. I mean, snowboarding, water sports, all that stuff's way better on mushrooms. But 2025, weed is more accepted than ever, and I think fast on its heels is mushrooms. I think eventually, they're still illegal now, but that would be the next one, right?
It's weird.
Decriminalize.
Yes, and it already has been decriminalized certain places, and it's very strange because, I feel like we've given everyone a pass as long as they claim that they're micro-dosing. As soon as you put the word micro, they're like, oh, all right, this guy must be a smart guy. But if I just want to take a bunch of...
Doesn't say tripping balls chocolates.
Right. If you're tripping balls, then you still get judged. But if you're microdosing to expand your brain and come up with, mental health, blah, 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 then you're considered like a hero.
But if you're a mom with anxiety... and you're just taking little psilocybin pills, and you're like, it's for my anxiety. It's it's like you would take Xanax or something, right?
I think I would argue that mushrooms are better than that for you.
I think a lot of people have said, a lot of success stories, people say it's better for me than any pill I've ever been prescribed. Right. I have a lot of anxiety, I have a lot of stress, I have kids, blah, blah, blah. I have a full-time job.
Look at your iPhone.
And this
now
makes things a little more fun.
Look at the iPhone you're holding right now, and know that wouldn't be here if people were not taking mushrooms and coming up with cool ideas. I mean, I'm
they
sure
were tripping balls. They did the old school swallow the cap. Balls.
He was eating right out of that pile of cow crap. That's how Jobs did it.
That's how good ideas are made. All right, there is a new exciting freshman linebacker at Eastern Michigan University. A lot of people are talking about this guy because of his athletic abilities, yes, but also because of a unique name that he has. There are a lot of unique names in football, obviously, but this guy's name, and this guy's white, by the way, his name is Noah, and the last name is spelled Knigga. Knigga.
How would you pronounce that, Allie?
Well, that is a big controversy, and a lot of announcers are figuring out how to cover this guy because no one knows how to properly pronounce his last name. And I think a lot of people are going with Knigga.
Would it matter?
Or Knigga?
Do you think it would matter as much if he was not white? Like, do you think they would be less anxious in how they pronounce the last name?
I think they'd be more anxious
if
the guy was a person of color. And now this guy is leaning in on it, and Eastern Michigan University is now selling hats with his name on it.
Okay.
They don't really do that with players, but there's a big hat that has his last name on it.
Is that the hat I saw you wearing after you got your 10?
No.
That was the hat. That was Allie's hat.
Yeah.
Allie's got the hat.
And it said please after. I don't know why I didn't add that.
Allie, unacceptable.
$49 hat for this freshman linebacker. And they're making money off of this guy just because people are like, cool, I can wear that hat, and it's about that guy's name. just for funny reasons, wouldn't you want to buy the hat?
Now, how is he said to pronounce his name? I'm sure they've asked him, how do you pronounce that?
No one cares how he pronounces it.
Oh, okay. The K is silent. Wait,
well,
what?
it was a couple different ones. It was like a lot of the footage that I found was announcers arguing about how to pronounce it.
How to say it?
Yeah. It was like Kaniga, and then it was another one that I'm not going to say because you're just going to use it against me.
I mean, listen, over the course of our life, there's been a lot of funny Ha-Ha Clinton dicks. I mean, there's been a lot of names that have been humorous, and announcers have a hard time either saying them or know that when they say them, sometimes they just focus on the first name all of a sudden. That's the one
They're
player.
Like, and Noah.
Right.
Seems like he's really running fast.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, everyone's tiptoeing around this one.
All right.
Not Allie, though. She's got all the merch.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be decked out tomorrow on the show.
I believe it.
All right, potential sad news for anybody who drinks Arizona tea. They might have to raise their prices finally for the first time ever. For more than 30 years, Arizona iced tea has been 99 cents, and the founder and chairman has been very proud of that. And they even survived the pandemic, supply chain issues, recessions, and they said now, unfortunately, because of the 50% tariffs on aluminum, they may finally have to raise the prices. They said 20% of their aluminum comes from Canada, which makes things even worse. And the founder said, it would be a hell of a shame after 30 plus years. I hate even the thought of it.
You know, there's certain things that we've accepted in society will always be. The $1.50 Costco hot dog meal sticking around. People always bring it up every couple of years, and it stays. And it's a nice, and even though they lose money technically on that one meal, they get you, trust me, they get you in the long run because you go and you spend $500 at Costco. The 99-cent giant can of Arizona iced tea has been a thing my entire life.
And you don't want to be one of those people who's like, I remember when Arizona iced tea was $1.
I mean, they're so proud of the price. They're so proud of the price. They printed the price on the actual can. It's part of the aluminum is the price. Everyone I know loves it except Allie. She's the one person who's publicly said that she's not a fan of Arizona iced tea, which is crazy.
It's sweet. It's weird.
Well,
I don't like it.
You are a racist person with terrible taste. Clearly, we've learned that.
Did you notice my new hat? Yeah.
So Allie will spend $49 on an inappropriate hat, but you will not spend 99 cents on a delicious Arnold Palmer.
Can
from Arizona.
Please?
That's your news. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday. If you forget everything that's happened up until now, let's look forward. We got lots for you, including tickets for you to go to When We Were Young in Vegas, where you'll see Weezer and Blink and the return of Panic at the Disco. That'll be happening in less than an hour, so be ready to win those tickets from us. In a few moments, we're going to meet a couple whose relationship is hanging in the balance. The return of Petty Claims Court. Relationships are all about scorekeeping and proving who's right and who's wrong. And when you can't do that just with the two of you, you got to turn to a bunch of your peers, and that is where you will just be a member of a jury, and we will determine this relationship. They're fighting about something that is petty, but I do think it's going to get people very heated.
I hope it's good. People were saying you and I should go on Petty Claims Court this week.
Oh, well, you know what? If this couple cancels on us, coming up later this hour,
bitching about your Friday stuff.
And then maybe Allie and I on the hot seat in Petty Claims Court. We got that to get to this hour. We also have lots more, and if you need us, phones 800-520-1067 to join the show. You can call live. You can leave messages on the GOAT line. In fact, if we have time to unload GOAT, we'll get to that. But before we do, Allie, something is coming back to KROQ that has not been at KROQ for a long time. And this is
Sluggo?
It's Sluggo. He'll be on after us today. But there's also
you spoiled it.
There's also something else. Believe it or not, that KROQ is bringing back. And I was as surprised as you will be. We'll get into that next on KROQ. happening because it's one of the many things that they got rid of at KROQ, and probably in general. I think it went away for a while. But for the first time in a long time, KROQ is now once again bringing back its internship program. Why is this important? Because up until now, I think Omar started. Omar, you started here as an intern, is that right?
No. You could consider it a paid internship. I was answering phones, getting coffee, and all that, but it was paid. So it was
this position is just like that, except it's unpaid.
Oh, really? Exactly. This is not paid at all? So I thought there was some kind of law that was passed that was like you can't do free interns anymore. It's like a labor law.
So this was the problem, is that a lot of people...
Our company's so cheap, they're going to bypass that somehow.
They love the concept of unpaid work. In fact, I think all of us are going to be reclassified as interns pretty soon. But the reality is if you were trying to work at KROQ or get into radio, everyone goes, how do I get in? It's the number one question I probably get asked all the time, which is, how'd you get started there? How could I get started there? And the answer is, it used to be you'd intern, you'd offer yourself for free over the course of a summer, maybe you got college credit, maybe you didn't.
Or you'd be at one of the promo kids at the tent, handing out stickers.
Just try and work hard and show up and be reliable, and then maybe an opportunity shows up, and then you get that opportunity and you move on, and next thing you know,
your beer mug.
Your beer mug, right? The sky's the limit, baby.
And then you're like, how did this guy get promoted?
So that went away for a while, Al. You're right, because a bunch of interns, I think, got together and created like some sort of a class action lawsuit.
They were like, hold on, we've got rights.
We've been giving people.
Also in radio, the interns were generally whipping boys. You know what I mean? We would make them do the bottom rung work.
And I think there was like a lot of legal stuff where they go, we don't like what's happening on the air with them. We don't like what's happening off the air with them, and they go, let's just get rid of the program. But then the problem is no one really has that way to get their foot in, and then you end up with the same boring, tired stuff in this industry because you got no new blood coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So
we need our replacements.
We need to start hiring our replacements again. Right now, here's our front runner for intern.
And he goes, Greg here, and I'm out of weed. Anybody got me?
Okay, that's the front runner right now.
You're hired, sir.
We've got, I think we posted it up on our Instagram. I'm just bringing this up now because people do ask us a lot. A few people tipped us off. I didn't even know this was happening until I saw a DM from someone that said, hey, I just applied for an internship to work on your show. I didn't even know we were doing that.
But this is wordy.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to read it all.
At this.
I do know this, though. It is unpaid. But perhaps if you are looking to learn more about the exciting world of radio, then you could apply.
You did, how many hours do you think unpaid you...
Oh, my God. 4 different unpaid internships?
Hey, same with me.
I was great at them, too.
I think I worked like 25 hours a week unpaid.
Yeah, it was a lot of unpaid. And it sucked. I mean, and every once in a while, there'd be someone, they'd be like, you're going to go pick up McDonald's for everyone on the show. And I was like, all right. And then every once in a while, they'd be like, hey, you've been working hard. You can get yourself a hash brown. And I was like, cool.
But I will say the internship here at KROQ is so much cooler than, because the way I started my career in radio was that I applied to KROQ and KROQ didn't call me back. So I needed some sort of experience. So I got an internship at, I believe, K-Big, working in their traffic department. And I thought, oh man, I'm going to be working with traffic reporters and stuff. Unbeknownst to me, the traffic department is where you go to file all the sales, commercials, the paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
So,
where it's like, hey, we got to put this commercial in and log that it played at this time. Yeah, that's boring.
All I was doing
Probably
for 3 hours.
Probably the most boring part of radio.
So if you get hired here, I don't even know what this process is like. Vanessa, what's the process like? Is it something they just apply? There's a link or something you put up on it?
Apply, send your resume, then we will interview the interns, and
hold on. We are interviewing the interns?
Yeah, we are interviewing
Klein's excited because he gets to groom young boys again.
Is it we as in
the morning show?
Oh, this is to work just on our show or the whole station?
Well, there's for KNX, K-Earth.
Everyone's going to get an intern.
Everyone gets an intern.
We're just hiring our interns, and we can have up to 2.
All right, so there you have it. If you're up for it, if you need some sort of college credit.
You have to be a college student.
Yeah, but you could probably fake that, right? I mean, I lied about being in college.
No, it's like that thing where if you present a college ID, they're like, okay, even though you're like 30.
Still getting a discount at Apple stores.
Do you think that this person is going to learn all the things that it lists they're going to learn through this internship?
I highly doubt it. What does it say?
How to transform audio content into compelling short-form videos and graphics that are optimized for social media?
I don't even think we know how to do that.
I don't even know those words.
Develop visual content creation skills, understand social media analytics and reporting.
Someone needs to explain the job description to be an unpaid intern to Jake, who currently works here. That's their first job. Explain this to Jake.
Yeah. Strategize and execute social media content calendars.
What is that?
What?
I don't know.
Is that just putting dates on like a calendar?
Practicing dropping and
fancy
scheduling daily.
words.
This is like all social media stuff.
Well, hold on. You're not reading the important part here, which is...
valuable audio production experience and contribute to actual on-air broadcasts and gain practical production credits.
But no one knows. But the point is, if you're an intern, an unskilled, unpaid intern, you don't know any of this stuff.
Be publicly humiliated by morning show of your choice.
All right. Well, there you have it. That job still remains. It's right there in the fine
Occasionally get
print.
last row tickets.
Anyway, listen, a lot of great perks here, as you know. And I'm serious. We could use... This show is growing, believe it or not, and we could use some more...
Great perks?
Well, there's some perks. I don't know if they're great. I mean, occasionally we get pizza and stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, you'll get perks. You get to come see what the inner workings are like here. And if you know someone or if you are someone and you're looking for an opportunity, this could be that opportunity. So consider yourself very lucky that you heard this. And we'd love to hear from you. The link has been posted on our Instagram, Klein Alley Show. If you want to apply seriously and take this seriously, you know.
According to this sheet, it'll give you the ability to thrive in a dynamic, deadline-driven environment.
Well, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, if someone can explain this to us, you're probably overqualified for the job. But we'd love to hear from you anyway. We're going to take a quick break.
Do you think this was all written by ChatGPT?
Oh, it has to be. There's no way anyone here could
It's
explain.
asking for experience in things that you don't need for this job.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying...
It's like, why do they need experience in a program that our company won't even pay for?
Hey, Jake, you mentioned this earlier, but if you get this internship at KROQ, you will have a unique opportunity and develop your portfolio building. See,
your folio?
The portfolio. The portfolio.
Oh, I like folios.
So anyway, that's a very exciting opportunity right now. Could be anyone. If you're Vanessa, when do we start in the interview process?
Apply as soon as possible because I have to book this. Woohoo!
All right.
This is so over it.
That's great.
We're doing interns.
Anyway, go spread the word. Details on our Instagram at Klein Alley Show. All right, quick break. When we get back, it's a couple. They need your help because they're about to break up unless you vote for one of them. Petty Claims Court will be next.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands included.
I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more. I just wanna break you down so badly. If I could find you, welcome to the new dark ages. You'll feel like a man. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Live Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win your way in all this week
on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
I don't know what it is. Man, pickles, I've always loved pickles. I feel like I was a real trendsetter, but now lately they've been like the flavor. You know, it was always like a flavor of the moment, but I feel like pickles have been the flavor of the moment now. I think it started like last summer. It's continuing to this summer, right?
It's almost solid 2 years.
2 years now, yeah. And you're smart enough to figure out a way to kind of make them even more viral by creating the sandwich, which you claim you were not high when you came up with, but you've sold hundreds of thousands of these, people lining up around the block just to try them. And, of course, we're talking to the brains behind the operation at Kalen and Kalen at the original farmers market at the right there at the Grove.
Yeah, and what I love is you say you do $3 pickle flights, so you get a little tasting of a bunch of different flavors of pickles, and you get $2 back if you buy a jar. 9 times out of 10, people do leave with a jar.
Yeah,
because even the ones that I've tasted in this batch that you brought over and got jalapeno, honey mustard
are dope.
Dude, and the spicy honey mustard. So even just the pickles alone.
Everyone's eating, and I'm the only guy who's trying to fit the shot collar on my fat neck. I don't understand how this is working here. I'm not putting it on my toe. Hold on. I got to make this. You got to get one of those like seatbelt extenders for my neck. Describe the. I'm going to have to review this thing, and I'm going to have to try to not say the buzzwords. But can you just describe quickly for the people listening now what would be in these sandwiches? Because you do something with the chocolate or Nutella or something, but we're not eating that one, right?
Correct. So that's a pickle boat, not an actual sandwich.
Oh, excuse me. What an
There's
idiot.
pickle flights, pickle boats, and pickle sandwiches.
It's my favorite
and
mode of
chips.
transportation is the pickle boat. What is the thing? What am I going to be trying now? Because I'm looking at them, but I haven't actually taken a bite yet.
You have 2 sandwiches on there.
Yeah.
We'll split it. So one of them is turkey, cheddar, and Doritos.
Right.
And what flavor of Doritos on that one?
The regular basic Dorito.
Nacho.
The nacho cheese
Dorito,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
the
Crumbled
OG one.
crumbled up like dust.
Correct.
Yeah, got it.
And
Pulverized.
then the other one is Black Forest ham, Swiss, and flaming hot Cheetos.
Okay.
And that's the one I had the opportunity to try during the break, and it was mwah.
Yeah, so much for the rules about the only person that gets to try it is the person who's wearing the shot collar.
I could not stop myself.
I have to adjust this thing to make it fit around my neck. So, Allie, you've got.
It's all backwards.
Oh well, that's part of the problem. I'm dyslexic. So you've got. By the way, you've had a lot of people. I'm sure very influential people try your sandwiches before. You've got a lot of attention. You've been on all the local news and everything. Has anyone done this yet with a shot collar on?
They have not.
Okay, just making sure that we're doing something. If you said KTLA did it this exact same way, I'd be really upset.
As far as I know, I don't think anyone even at home has torn
No,
shot
no,
collar
why
with
would
my bagels.
Why would? And also, this has got to be. Last time we had allergic reactions. We've had choking hazards. There's a million reasons why.
I think you threw out your back last time we did
this is a terrible idea for so many reasons,
Yeah.
but it goes great with a broken toe.
And also, we were not high when we came up with this idea.
So I'm going to turn my headphones down so I can't hear whatever the words are. Allie, you've been going through all of the suggestions, and these will be the buzzwords that if I say during the review of the pickle. What is the official name for this? I want to give it the credit. Is it just a pickle sandwich?
It's our pickle sandwich. It's a Kalin and Kalin topped pickle sandwich.
Top pickle sandwich, either the flaming hot Cheeto with ham or the regular Dorito dust with turkey. I'm gonna try half of each and give it the proper review. So, Allie, when you are ready to pick the words,
I'm ready.
All right, I will pull my head. Thumbs up when you're ready for me because I can't hear anything now.
Okay, all right. Stop.
you just
Stop.
thumbs up me or no?
No. Sorry. Stop listening. Don't listen. Okay. According to the text line and submissions from everybody, here are the 5 buzzwords. If Klein says the following words, he will be shocked. Crunchy, juicy, salty, and then we're just going to go with 2 basic words, good and taste. So those are going to be the 5 words. Crunchy, juicy, salty, good, and taste. All right. Klein? Hello? Thumbs up. Hello? Klein,
Oh,
thumbs
you
up.
don't? Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second.
I'm giving you thumbs up, you said.
I didn't realize. I was trying to figure out a way to get the shot
All right,
collar.
your buzzword. Are you still struggling with that? Can someone help
because
him?
the prongs, my neck got. Hold on, I got it. Thanks, Johnny. Don't worry, I got it. Okay. Just do me a solid, Allie. I don't know what number the remote. I don't know what numbers I get. As soon as I put this on, I start getting PTSD. Can you please just
Hold on, I gotta turn it up.
No! Don't stop! Do not give me a sample shot yet. Do not give me a sample shot yet. I'm not.
Why?
The prongs are buried right into the thick of my neck. Hold on, Allie. Can you?
Did you get it?
Yes. Stop! Do not do that. I didn't even do the review yet. I didn't even do the review. I didn't even do the review yet. It works. Please. Can you please not do it again?
Oh man, please should have been one of the buzzwords.
Do not do it again. It's all funny. Everyone has a good laugh when you shock me, but it's not fun. What number is that at? What
25?
number? 25?
I don't know. The dog. The picture of the dog looks really sad.
Put that down to 11. Put it down to 11. 25. We've never done it at 25.
It does go to 100.
Stop.
All right, so let's start.
Hold on, I gotta get the intro. You want the intro song?
The intro song.
I think my tooth's about to fall out again. Hold on.
Oh man, I forgot. There's so many.
Shot the tooth out?
Hold on. I think you may have
cool.
shot. Hold on. Please give me a break. Just give me a break. Here we go. It's time for the official high voltage food review. Is this what you were thinking about when you created this pickle sandwich, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
High voltage review.
Standing here with a very good-looking, strong-smelling
Stop looking at me.
Allie. It's a high Allie review. This is a delicious-looking pickle sandwich. It's got thinly sliced turkey on it and cheese. And
All right, first bite.
First bite, got a crunch to it.
Oh no, you dropped the whole thing. Press the dump button. Oh man.
Hold on.
All right.
Allie, that's way too strong.
Really?
That's way too strong. I just threw the whole
Are you talking
thing.
about the sandwich or the shot collar?
It's a really good sandwich. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Oh my God. You taste the cheese, but the cheese. I'm going to stop saying that word.
It's so messy.
Listen,
This is such a mess.
The Doritos
Uh-huh.
are...
What do the Doritos take?
I'm not...
What are the Doritos doing for the sandwich?
I like it.
Breathe.
I like the sandwich a lot. Please go buy one of these. It's a great
Okay.
sandwich. I haven't tried the other one now. Let me
What's
move
the
up.
consistency?
It's perfect. Perfect. I'm making my way over now to the ham one. This one's ham cheese. I've really made a mess here in the studio. And this is the... Okay. That one is also very good. There's a great high voltage studio.
Good.
That's my minute. What?
You can't just declare that's my minute.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah. Oh, he took it off.
Man, that's a good sandwich. Congratulations. Show. In a moment, you will be given jury duty. So if you need to get out of work today or need an excuse to enjoy the last day of summer for anyone who's going back to school tomorrow, take it today and say you have jury duty. You were not expecting it, but you got it because we need you to be a jury of the peers of Bruno and Dez. They are dating. They've been dating for 8 years, and apparently they're about to move in with each other, but there's something going on in their relationship that seems petty. But if it's not resolved right now, it could completely tear apart the very foundation. It's time for petty claims court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is petty claims court.
Let's say hi to Bruno. Bruno put in the claim on his girlfriend. Hey, Bruno, welcome to KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Sweet Dibbit, guys.
Sweet Dibbits. The last person that we did a petty claims court with, I believe they also put in the claim, and it backfired on them, and they lost the petty claims court vote. So I just want to warn you before you tell us what's going on. Just because you think you're right and you're so confident that you're bringing this to the radio show doesn't necessarily mean that you will win at the end.
I definitely think I'm going to win this one, though, because this whole thing is something that I don't even think should exist, which is turkey bacon.
Hold on. Before we get into the situation, you say turkey bacon?
Did you say turkey bacon?
Turkey bacon?
Yes, sir.
Is this just about the existence of turkey bacon, or does this have to do with this relationship?
And having it in the household and even eating it for breakfast in general, I don't even think should be going on.
Does your girlfriend know why you're bringing her to petty claims court?
Yeah, she was informed of it. She thought it was funny that we would be on a radio show talking about turkey bacon.
All right, well, hold on. Let's bring her on. Let's bring her on to defend herself. Des, good morning. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning.
So he told you why you're here right now.
Yeah, he commented on one of your guys' posts, and so here we are.
And you are the buyer and the preparer of turkey bacon, said turkey bacon?
I am, yes, unfortunately.
And would you care to share what your brand is, go-to for turkey bacon?
Honestly, I just go to Trader Joe's and I just get the turkey bacon from there. It's really good.
Are they out of all of the regular bacon, and that's why you got it, or did you pick that over?
No, they have all the options. I just so happen to choose the. Sorry, I'm a groomer. I just so happen to pick that one.
So, I think, Klein, this is going to be a little bit of a men versus women battle, or a health versus not health battle.
No way. The turkey bacon's not going to get any votes. No one likes turkey bacon.
I buy turkey bacon.
Hold on. What, Allie?
Have you not seen me eat it on this very show in front of your very face?
What is the reason you do that?
Because regular bacon
is delicious and perfect. It's the perfect food.
Of course it's delicious. But for me, it's more of a one-time thing or a once a month. It's like, oh, okay, if I'm on vacation or if I'm, making food for a bunch of people in my house, then I want to make some big plate of real bacon. But like an every morning thing, I'm going turkey bacon because it's a little bit healthier. It's got a semblance of bacon, but it's not the full commitment.
A couple questions, Bruno, before we get to the voting part of this. Did she run this by you? And did she used to buy regular bacon and made a switch without your consent, or has this always been kind of her plan?
No, I've always been a regular bacon kind of guy, of course, like anybody should be.
Right.
And just to clarify, Allie, I hope you know turkey bacon is just like a bunch of grinded up pieces of turkey formed into something that looks like bacon. Mm-hmm. So realistically, it's just fake bacon trying to be real bacon. So there's no reason for it.
That's a good point.
And,
are you writing that down? Oh, I see.
Smash the gavel there. That's sustained.
Yeah, but we all know bacon and hot dogs is just a bunch of weirdness.
Imagine if they wrapped hot dogs in turkey bacon.
Oh, forget it.
I'd eat it. Would you not eat it, Des?
No. Of course you would eat it. Poogers would eat it.
Poogers would eat anything. Good point.
It's not about me.
I will accept that as well in this court case.
I just think that turkey bacon eaters are out there, and I don't think they should be shamed for their eating.
But hold on one second. This is a bigger issue. Forget about the bacon for a second. At one point, you guys were dating. You've been dating 8 years now. You're about to move in with each other. So at some point, you're going to have community fridge. That's going to be happening pretty soon. And you currently in your refrigerator have regular bacon, Bruno, right? But she has turkey bacon. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Well, look, last time she made the attempt to say, let's get both different kinds of bacon. I'm like, what the hell? Why are we going to cook two different kinds of bacon? Let's eliminate the fake one, and let's just eat the real bacon, and we'll end the day, end the story.
Turkey bacon does have a consistency of fingernails / Band-Aids.
Yeah, but you know what else? People on the text line are pointing out you can chop it up and mix it into your eggs, and it tastes great. 913's turkey bacon is actually worse than regular bacon. It has way more salt to make it taste somewhat edible.
Thank you.
The 831 said, this guy sounds like he's out of breath. It sounds like he doesn't need any more real bacon.
Yeah, how much you weigh?
180. I'm just walking around because I was pretty nervous for this call, I'm not going to lie.
That's okay. I understand. A lot of relationships can't survive a petty claims court trip. If you're just joining us, we're talking to Bruno. He's been dating his girlfriend for 8 years. they're having a big battle now because at some point she's decided that turkey bacon would be the appropriate substitute for regular bacon. Someone said it could go worse. You could go with that fakin', that soy bacon crap.
That stuff is disgusting.
They just keep on going. I think it's blasphemy. It's stolen valor in what bacon really is, which is one of the greatest foods ever created.
Well, what do you think about this? 818 Costco turkey bacon is the best. It's the Columbus brand, and it always tastes better than any other turkey bacon I've had.
But once again, you're comparing turkey bacon to turkey bacon, and we're not comparing. We're comparing it to regular. If you've never had bacon, maybe you try turkey bacon, you go, "This is decent." But then when you have bacon, it's game over.
Yeah, but what are those reports who say like eating red meat creates more fat on your heart? The number one cause of death in this country is heart disease, heart failure.
Big Pharma. Al, you can't trust Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
I think so. Big Farms has something to do with that, I believe. Hey, Bruno, you have no health reasons to not eat regular bacon, and she's not doing this for dietary. She got no problem eating pork, right? She'll eat ribs, no problem.
She does like to be healthier. She does like to be healthier than me. I will admit that.
Yeah.
But I'm not out of shape. I'm not anywhere like that or anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
I will say. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry.
All right.
Man, you're nervous.
I will accept that.
562 said 8 years of dating and still not living together, and the bacon is the issue? This is interesting that you won't commit to each other. Has bacon been the thing holding you guys back from taking it to the next level?
No, it hasn't been holding us back at all. Like I said, I responded to the thing on Instagram, and I never thought that you guys would take me seriously.
Well, listen,
I never thought you'd take me seriously.
This was the pettiest of the petty. We had to battle it out over the airwaves, and for a lot of people that are on the text line saying they're dealing with something similar, even just like stuff like someone that likes the regular brand and the partner that they live with buys the generic store brand, and they claim it tastes different. The partner says it tastes the same. It's $1 cheaper. They get in fights about that. Not agreeing on something that is as basic as bacon could really tear apart your relationship.
Well, and having two different types of bacon, it gets expensive. Bacon is expensive.
Now, I will
argue...
argue...
It's like $10 for a pack of bacon these days.
Turkey bacon's still better than Canadian bacon.
Oh, yeah. That's not in the conversation.
Not in the conversation, so it could go worse. We'll give you guys 10 seconds closing arguments, then we'll turn this into a vote. Your peers will decide who's right and who's wrong. But Des, other than the health reason, like if you go get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich for breakfast somewhere, are you ordering it with turkey bacon, or when you go out, are you getting regular bacon?
Oh, no, I get regular bacon. It's just at home that I cook turkey bacon.
That's the part that confuses me, too, is that we're eating regular bacon outside of the house. Why not just eat regular bacon at home, too?
I get it.
And like that person said on the phone lines, that it's actually healthier to eat regular bacon. So...
All right. Well, listen, there's a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions about this, and we'll give you each 10 seconds closing arguments. You'll try to do the best job you can do to try to win over the voting public. Right now, it seems pretty split from the text I'm seeing pouring through, but we will let you go first. Des, 10 seconds as to why you should win this battle of regular bacon versus turkey bacon.
Oh, wow. I don't even know.
I'm too weak.
Exactly. I'm too weak. No, literally. No, I just like turkey bacon. Well, he said I've been trying to be healthier, and I feel like if I eat that and less of the pork, then I feel like I'm getting more. I just don't like the oiliness from the regular bacon. That's really it.
All right. Good argument, I guess. Bruno, you have an opportunity right now. 10 seconds. Go ahead.
All right. Like I said before.
Don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, man.
Just trying to be the real bacon, and it's not doing very good at it. Everyone always clowns on it about turkey bacon. It's not. I've even heard Jake talk about it before. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to bring. We don't usually bring in an expert in the middle of a trial here, but we do have an expert on the phone, and I would like to bring her into this because I think she could shed some light on this. This is Tara on KROQ. Good morning, Tara. You are a registered dietitian, correct?
Correct. Good morning.
Good morning. And you deal with this bacon versus turkey bacon battle a lot professionally?
It's a popular one.
Okay.
It's probably top 3 when it comes to dietary sabotage in a household.
Oh,
whoa,
interesting.
dietary sabotage.
This just got real. Okay, and in this particular case, what would you like to say? What are the points you can make right now to help us decide as a jury who wins this?
So I say stick with the original. I consider alterations from the OG bacon, avant-garde, and so I would stick with the original.
Why?
It's just I'm a traditional kind of gal. It comes down to personal preference, but as far as in a household it becoming something that can tear people apart, dietary preferences. I've heard of divorces happening over this.
Oh, my
and people
God.
splitting up. People going to rehab.
All right,
They will
bacon
actually-
rehab. I get it. You get the shakes and everything. All right, that is a registered dietitian, Tara. Do you believe she's actually a registered dietitian, Allie?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, she claims she is.
Well, a lot of times dietitians and nutritionists will say if you're going to eat the thing, eat the thing. Like eat. If you're going to drink milk, drink whole milk.
Right.
You know, like don't try and take fat and calories out of things that actually kind of has the reverse effect.
All right, you've heard the arguments now. It's time for you to vote. You will determine who's right, who's wrong. It is either Dez you're voting for. Dez believes that turkey bacon is a fair substitute inside the house. Bruno says not so much. It's got to be regular bacon or this relationship may not stand up. We'll take your votes. The jury next. For the verdict, KROQ Klein Alley Show. It's Petty Claims Court. Someone else's relationship is much more fun to judge than your own, and that's why we have on the phone right now Bruno and Dez fighting over bacon specifically because she's a fan of regular bacon. She orders regular bacon outside the house, but for some reason inside the house she has made the switch to turkey bacon. And Bruno can't figure out why this is happening. He never thought he would be in this situation.
Yeah, it's funny because, Des explained that they do have regular bacon in the house. They just also have turkey bacon. Bruno thinks that this turkey bacon should not even be in the house because there's no point in its existence.
Who pays for the groceries? You guys share finances yet? Or does she buy with what she earns and you buy with what you earn?
I decide what we're going to eat, and he disagrees.
You decide what you're going to eat.
Pay, though. I'll typically pay. Last time she bought turkey bacon, I was like, hell no, she ended up paying it.
So you wouldn't pay for anything from the entire shop? You wouldn't pay for anything from the whole shop? Or just, she said that?
It was like a small purchase, so she took care of it, but other times I have paid for it. And
But are you like this with other foods, Bruno, as far as like health foods in general?
As long as it's peas, it's fine. Anything else he doesn't like.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Listen, there's a lot of people on the text line before Allie reads the verdict that have said that in their relationship, the only thing that has salvaged them because they have different preferences when it comes to food, drinks, they just each alter. They have different shelves in the refrigerator. Top shelf is mine, bottom shelf is whatever it is. People decide to break up the fridge so you get what you want. That way you know you have your things. That does suck. Compromise. I know they say happy relationship, you got to compromise a little bit, but sometimes you don't want to compromise your bacon choices. You just don't want to.
I know, and 818 said Bruno needs to stop being so rigid and controlling. Let her eat her turkey bacon if she wants it. Then there are some people that are saying, you know what? Bruno for the win. I don't think anybody should be forced to even look at turkey bacon. And there's one person on the text line who said they love Canadian bacon.
Oh, goddamn you.
Meaning they should be put to death.
All right, so here we go. Well over 100 votes came through pretty quickly. The first 100 determine who wins and who loses. The verdict will be final here at Petty Claims Court. And whenever you're ready, Allie, to share with the general public who is winning and who is losing. Once again, Bruno brought his girlfriend of 8 years to Petty Claims Court because she has tried to swap out regular bacon for turkey bacon in their lives.
Yeah, you know, I think you assumed this was going to be an open and shut case. There actually have been a lot of people who are turkey bacon enthusiasts that I didn't know was a thing at all. But according to the YouTube live stream chat vote and the text line, Bruno has won this episode of Petty Claims Court. 714 said the husband should win. The wife can rinse off her damn bacon if she doesn't want it so oily.
There you have it. Run your bacon in the sink.
Real bacon will always win. No one likes fake bacon. Plus, a few bacon strips never hurt anyone. And I don't know if that's true, but at least you've won your case.
And Des, one of the compromises suggested is someone that has a similar situation, and they say that they will take the turkey bacon and actually cook it in the grease and oil from the real bacon.
Yeah, I've done that.
And that can bring back some of the original flavor, but you're still technically eating turkey if that matters to you. But I think that I quote the expert nutritionist who said earlier that the OG, there's no replacing OG bacon. There just isn't.
Well, someone said that our expert in the case should be thrown out because I don't know if she was a real expert.
Her testimony was very questionable. All right, well, there you have it. Bruno, you've won. Des, turkey bacon is no longer allowed within 200 yards of your place you live in. I'm sorry to report that to you, but that is the vote.
Thank you, guys. I'm still going to buy it.
All right.
I'm still going to buy it.
Yeah,
She's not going to change anything?
You got to keep it in your car. You're not allowed to bring it in the house. Rules is rules. All right, Bruno, thanks for joining us on Petty Claims Court.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. See, when you win, Petty Claims Court is a great thing. When you lose, it's terrible.
I know, and it affects the rest of your day.
If you'd like to join us in a future edition of Petty Claims Court, slide in the DMs, Klein Alley Show. You can always reach out to us. Vanessa will even take your calls now at 800-520-1067. Get your number for a future episode. We'll be right back with your news. Then we got tickets for you to go to Vegas for When We Were Young and much more after this.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ. K-Rock.
I'm Dr. Eric Baker.
How would you like to live forever? Maybe you don't want to, but at least you'd love the secret, so you could live forever if you choose. That's what it's all about these days. And every week on the show, we check in with another old person that lived to 105, 107, 115, because they got a secret. We've never heard the same secret twice, which makes us think the old people are trying to sabotage, want to kill us off in our prime so they can get all the glory. Here's a tease, Allie, because we're going to get to a brand new Old People Secrets in a moment, but this is the woman that will be delivering the secret.
Well, if I give out my birthday to people.
Oh, my Lord.
So get ready, because it's not always easy. We need translation. If you're listening, listen closely. Turn the volume up. And let's go ahead and figure out how we can live together forever with this brand new Old People Secrets.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet dibbits. Time for some old people
secret. Johnny Cash, thanks for the song. Let's get to it. Let's meet the woman, then we'll go ahead and guess the secret. You're more than welcome to play along.
Most of us look forward to retirement, spending our golden years traveling or just hanging with the grandkids. But one Memphis great-grandmother is getting ready to celebrate her 100th birthday and still taking appointments.
Oh, no.
That's
Is that
her
her
hips.
body?
That's her hips, yeah. It's moving around.
Oil her up, man.
That's her crossing her legs.
We got to oil her down. She, listen to this. She's 100.
She's frozen in a garden.
I work because this is what I've enjoyed doing all my life.
Now, this is one of those sad stories. It's supposed
Heart
to be
surgery. That's right. I'm still doing it.
It's supposed to be inspirational, but it really seems sad. She's 100. She's about to turn 100, and she's still working every day.
From a little girl, I always loved messing with my sister's hair. They had beautiful hair.
Oh, my God.
And I always enjoyed doing this.
She's a hairstylist, and she's 100. would you let anyone who was at that age,
Nope.
shaky, etc.,
Absolutely
handle
not.
scissors by your eyes, ears, head, etc.?
No, and I've even done my own hair and done a horrible job, and I would still rather give myself another haircut than let this woman do
Yeah,
it.
and we've seen Allie's haircut she gave herself. It was the most regrettable mullet in the history of hair.
I wish I could say a 100-year-old did it, but it was me.
You should change the story. Just and that way everyone will make fun of you, and then you go, you know what? I supported this woman.
Callie Terrell loves making women look and feel good.
Hey, look, we
With
can all
the
get...
same hairstyle. That's what I think when someone's like a really old hairstylist, they have like 5 things that they can do, and they just never change.
You're getting a gray afro. You're getting a gray afro. And you're getting. My grandma had the biggest gray afro, and every time she would go and say, "I got my hair done again," I'm like, "Grandma, it's a gray afro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a big puffy gray thing."
It's the Golden Girls haircut.
Right.
It feel good. Well, when I do it again, maybe pay more.
So this is going to be tough to figure out the secret because, as always, the old people are kind of hard to figure out. But I think that's part of the magic of the old people's secret is that you feel like you're deciphering a code.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
like
here
the
we
Da
go.
Vinci Code for old people.
Here's just a little bit more about her, and then we'll lock in on what we believe her secret is.
Mrs. Terrell now only works to keep busy and to satisfy a few longtime customers like her daughter, Inez. She's 99 years old and anxiously awaiting her 100th birthday in November.
That's so tough for her daughter.
To say I don't want to get my hair cut anymore with you, Mom. I know.
It's just
I know.
like, my mom's been cutting my hair for 60 years or whatever.
She probably goes to another place right after to get it fixed. Right.
Now, if I give out my birthday to people, you have to pay for it. 100. How about that?
I don't know what that was. I think it's a joke, but
That's another thing that I love when they do these interviews. If they try and make them sound funny, because it makes them sound like they're sharp.
That's how she charges for a haircut.
Oh, that what she was trying to say?
I thought she was whoring herself out.
Well,
like,
I didn't. I didn't.
hey,
Understand. Yeah, what was she
you
saying?
got to pay for it.
Pay for 100. 100. So everything's 100 now.
How about that?
Her zeal for life is amazing.
By the way,
and
imagine 45 minutes of that while you're getting your haircut.
Jesus.
I have to give them back.
Her zeal for life is
Can you cut my ears off while you're at it?
amazing, and so is her work ethic. She rents space in a salon now, but once had her own thriving business.
Now, this is the saddest part of the story. I want to warn you.
There is no salon.
She hasn't left her room in 6 years. This whole thing is a figment of her imagination.
Wow, it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Everyone's playing along.
Right in your
Hi,
head.
come on in. That'll be $39.50.
It's really a sad,
Here you go.
sad story, yeah. And then they hand her a couple buttons, and she goes, "Thank you for my
A
pen."
tip. Oh.
She's outlived almost all of her customers.
Oh, God.
This is sad.
Because she
now.
got shaky with the scissors.
Yeah, they all died of stabbing wounds in their necks.
People my age that I used to buddy with, I don't have a single one. I was in a bridge club. I'm the only one in the club that's living.
So you got to start
Wait,
looking
so
at her.
how do you play bridge? You're just one person.
It's
It's a
just
bridge
her.
to the afterlife.
That's the
Rainbow Bridge.
That's right. All right, so here we go. It's time for the secret now. We've learned a little bit about her, Allie. Here's what they say.
All right.
Work is part of her secret to longevity.
Just part of it, though. What is the rest of the secret? Okay, you want to live forever? You got to think like the elderly. They know the secret. What is it?
I think she wants good conversation. I bet she chats it up with all of her clients, or used to, and that's what makes her feel young and cool and happy.
All right. Good conversation. Omar, what's her secret?
Working, staying busy, but also, I mean, just listen to her positivity. You have to have a positive outlook on life.
Yeah, the old people love saying that. Oh, Jake the Nerd, what's her secret?
Hey, I gotta stay young at heart.
Okay. Thank you, Jake. He waits all week to do his old person impression.
It's give impressions.
I think he said the same. Pull the clips of him doing just as
Oh
old
my
people.
God!
think.
With
It's always the same.
back-to-back secrets.
It's always the same.
Good family love.
He puts no thought into his actual guess. He just puts his thought into
I
the
think
impression.
sometimes he just grumbles,
Yeah.
and we're like, okay.
This is what she said.
I'm not used to just being up in the house. See, I work so long. I just been around people. So I enjoy being with people and doing something exciting.
See?
There you go. Being
I
around
was sounding
people.
just like her.
Yeah, you almost nailed it.
You kind of did.
All right, that's it. We'll take a quick break. Now you can live forever. Just be around people, and you'll live until you're very old. Except it sounds like all the people she was around are dead now, which is a weird thing. 'Cause every group she was a part of.
I know.
My clients, my bridge club, they're all dead. So
Exactly.
Netflix,
She's the only one left.
look into this woman. I think she could have a suspicious past. what's going on in the world, to take a look at the ADD news. Then we get you to Vegas for When We Were Young, happening just after this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
There is a burger war happening in America right now. We've made it clear where we stand, but let me make it clear again. The Habit has been voted best burger in America for the second year in a row, according to USA Today. Keywords, according to USA Today. And if you didn't know, it's pretty easy to partner with outlets like this, and then you create a poll, and the poll makes you look good because you're giving them a bunch of money. It's kind of like a TV network creating their own award show and then giving their shows all of the awards. Now, The Habit has also chosen to gloat about this, and they put up another round of billboards just like they did last year. They put them up near the LAX location of In-N-Out, saying congrats
My favorite
on
In-N-Out location.
It is your favorite In-N-Out. You
watch the planes land, watch them take off. They got
And-
speedy. So don't be fooled by that long line. It moves very quick. That is a well-operated machine. 4 or 5 guys out there with the iPad taking
Because of
orders.
the location, the line always looks
It's
insanely
intimidating.
long.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's an intimidating looking line.
The best.
So the billboard says, congrats on number 4, In-N-Out. By the way, Habit voted number 1 by USA Today again. And the Habit burger, in my opinion, has always been dry, overcooked, and gross. I've been disappointed every time I walk in there. It's a last resort for me personally, but I'm biased, and I would have a hard time imagining that across the entire United States, Habit is, in fact, the number 1 burger.
It's not.
It's definitely...
They paid USA Today the most money.
But do you think it's even a top 10 burger in America?
No. No, it's not. No.
Like, at least on top 5 in America, In-N-Out would be on any list.
It's not. Habit is not, Habit is not a top 10 burger on the street that Habit is on. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I would go with a guy making smash burgers in the street. I would go with any In-N-Out nearby, clearly. And a million other places that I could pick right now. I have no personal vendetta against them other than the fact that they're coming after In-N-Out. And I understand why they do it, because we're talking about it, and then people are like, oh, Habit's in the conversation.
Yeah, but doesn't this make them look like douches?
Yes, but it doesn't. But they don't care because they just want to be in the conversation. And the trolling billboards get a lot of coverage. And we reposted a bunch of the stuff from our billboard defending In-N-Out and saying that being, quote, called number 1 is very overrated anyway.
Yeah, our billboard said number 1 is overrated. Congrats on number 2, In-N-Out. Or
Right.
In-N-Out is better.
Yeah, In-N-Out is always better, and because we are not a number 1 rated morning show, number 1 means nothing as far as we're concerned. Doesn't mean there's no quality associated with being, now especially on a USA Today poll. Who has ever said, I'm going to follow this, quote, medical advice or this expert because I read about it in USA Today?
Yeah, or, hey, I'm a food connoisseur that appreciates good food. I'm going to go to USA Today and do a poll. You know? Like, who are the people who are doing those polls and what kind of food taste do they have? They're even really, quote, voting for this.
Yeah, last time I saw USA Today, I swear to you, the poll was like what it was like a front news story. It was like, what do you like better, dogs or cats? And there's a poll. And then they're like, all right.
And the dogs paid.
And
USA Today.
Yeah, and they paid, and they won the poll
And
like
they
60-40. It was like breaking news. It's just
so
stupid.
funny. They all did billboards when they won. All right. Did this woman overreact, or was her reaction appropriate? We all hate it when people knock on your door, then you open it up. It's a solicitor trying to sell you solar or telling you about Jesus. And this woman has a sign on her door saying no solicitors, which I don't know how much that makes any kind of a difference. But she also has a Ring doorbell so that she can talk to whoever's outside the door without having to open it up. 2 men walk up to her door. One of them knocks and starts following up with her about a notice regarding some kind of energy initiative, whatever scam. And here's what she says.
Can I help you?
So we're the guys in the area just following up with the notices that you guys got on the Edison.
I'm so not interested. Thank you so much for
Yeah, no
calling.
worries. Just make sure you keep the notice.
Okay, so that's the first interaction. Now, the 2 guys are walking away, and the second guy goes, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and do another knock, and I want to see if I can get anything else out of this lady. And the second reaction is this.
Get the off my porch right now. How dare you knock on this door again?
What?
You ignorant asshole. Get off my property right now.
Cool.
Get off my property right now.
Yeah, no,
you
man.
ignorant fat piece of Get the off my porch right now.
You have a blessed.
Leave.
No, they should've read-
And you hear the guy going, you have a blessed day.
You should have read the sign. It said no soliciting. I mean, she escalated rather quickly, but the first,
I wish I had the balls to do that, man.
that's how we're all
call him a
feeling.
fat piece of S. I mean, that
They
was.
should.
She
take,
was warned. They were warned.
Yeah, we don't want it. We're
And
not
she was
interested.
very nice. I mean, she was
Yeah.
strong worded, but
Right.
she was like, "No, I don't. Thank you so much. Goodbye."
Yeah.
And the fact that he was like, you know what, I think we should try again.
We should. Well, listen, they always say any good salesperson, you don't take no for an answer the first time. And, if anyone who needs God in their life is obviously they're going to fight it. They got the devil and they got to.
I bet the fat guy's like, why didn't I knock first?
Yeah. We should take.
Someone would have called me a fat piece
We should take her quote that she just said and put that on the sign instead of no soliciting. Just make a giant sign that says all that stuff.
Don't you dare knock on this effing door again, you piece of ass.
You fat piece of ass.
All right. The next Lasar commercial.
Yeah, Jake, you can use that if you want it.
All right, so obviously we've been in a bit of a heat wave, and there's a heat wave happening across the country. It's not just in California. And I know when you think of fun, you think the National Weather Service. And they have issued a new warning to thousands of Americans across multiple states, including California. They're advising people to avoid drinking coffee and alcohol.
Good luck.
Amid concerns over dangerously hot weather. Of course, there are some parts of the country that are experiencing 114 degrees Fahrenheit and higher, but even if it was 1,000,000 degrees...
Wouldn't matter.
I think we would all be totally okay drinking coffee and alcohol and taking the risk.
Sounds like a good time to have a beer, man.
Yeah, how else are you going to beat the heat? If you're not all caffeined up and drunk.
Having a beer when it's warm out, there's nothing like it. That crisp feeling going down your throat, just delicious.
Anytime I drink a beer when it's like 90 and above, I feel like that scene in Shawshank where they're having rooftop beers.
It's so
nice bucket of suds.
It's the same exact way. I go, man, this is my Shawshank.
Not the same for hot coffee, but still.
Not the same, but you go iced coffee, still, you can make it happen.
On a hot summer day, I want a warm cup of coffee.
We get into a brand new hour of the show after this, and I'm looking for caller 20 right now. 800-520-1067.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, let's go. Caller 20. Going to pick you up in just a moment. Give you the good news. You're off to Vegas for when we were young. See all them bands. We've got tickets for you now. And again, we'll do that at 10 o'clock this morning during summer hours. Stick around. Keep winning all day long, straight up through 5 p.m. Sluggo will have some tickets for you. And then the great Kevin Ryder will have them for you as well. Right now, though, we say hi to Tony. in Pasadena. Hi, Tony.
Hi, yay, thank you.
You are caller 20. You did it.
I'm so excited.
Congratulations. Hang tight and enjoy yourself some When We Were Young in Vegas, all right?
Thank you.
Who's going with you?
I'm probably going to take my brother.
Oh.
Hot.
Stop it, Allie.
Got a big D?
We always go to shows together.
That's cool. All right. Well, enjoy. He'll be thrilled. What's he ever done for you? I mean, that's the win on the radio and automatically have a +1 on the ready.
Mm-hmm.
Brother?
I want her to answer the question, Omar's question.
No, she doesn't know. That's not a
She doesn't
She
know.
knows.
She doesn't know. All
Yes,
right,
she
I'll
does.
put her back on hold. Let's
Yes,
ruin this experience for her. Tony, you've seen your brother naked, or?
Oh, what? No, not in a long time.
Right. Okay.
Exactly, not in a long time, but you have seen it.
Well, yeah, we took showers together, or baths together when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it since then. I'm sure it's slightly same
No,
size.
not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got real weird real quick.
I'm happy for them.
Tony, it was nice having you as a listener up until that moment. Allie, this hour on the show, we have lots to get into, including, I can't believe it, but there has been a report about smoking. And apparently smoking
great for you now?
cigarettes is good for you all of a sudden.
Really? Oh, finally.
Secondhand Cindy is on the phone. She wants to gloat to us about something. Hey, Secondhand Cindy.
Yes.
Oh, boy. How you doing?
It's me.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
We know.
We're well aware.
Speaking of which, Secondhand Cindy had a moment with her brother. Remember that?
Oh, that's right. She kissed her brother one time. Tongue kissed or something, right?
Oh, no.
Yep. Remember that?
Hey,
You told us that.
Secondhand Cindy, in a moment, you have something to brag about, right? As far as cigarettes being healthy, is that right?
I think so. I think they're very healthy.
All right, well, hold on. And how many do you smoke a day still?
In a 24-hour period, a pack.
A pack. She's a pack-a-day smoker.
Nice.
But
Almost once an hour.
But I think she used to be a carton-a-day smoker or something. I think she's actually, making moves in the right direction.
She has a history of ups and downs with it, yeah.
All right, when we get back from this Chili Pepper song, you're going to want to hear this. This is going to... no offense to the surge in general, but apparently everything we thought we knew about cigarettes is wrong. And I don't know if Secondhand Cindy necessarily is speaking 100% fact, but you better believe she will be a good advocate for the smoking community. So we will get to that in 3 minutes here on KROQ.
it through.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Breaking news to report. And if you are a smoker, occasional smoker, long-time, lifelong smoker, you probably always assumed if you smoke long enough, eventually you're going to get lung cancer. That's what they tell you. That's what they've been telling you for a while.
Well, those were studies that were done in the 80s and 90s of like, all right, hey, we just figured it out. Cigarettes are bad for you. And we do all, they did, like in the 50s and 60s, everyone was just lighting up. And then once these studies came out, everyone was like, whoa, 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 this is bad for us. All everyone knows now is that smoking causes cancer.
But then they just did some research at the Albert Einstein College of Medicine. That sounds important.
Smart.
Fancy stuff right there. And they did a bunch of different studies with people that have never smoked, people that have smoked occasionally, and people that have smoked up to 116 packs a year. So that's real smoking right there.
That's so many packs.
And they looked at the cells, and they did all this stuff. And I guess the findings of all this were that they don't think that long-term smokers necessarily develop lung cancer.
Well, it's fascinating because when you smoke, they say it mutates the DNA in your lungs, and that's what can cause cancer, right? But they figured out that the more you smoke, long-term smokers and heavy smokers, it was like their DNA eventually created this protecting like this weird protecting mechanism that stopped their DNA from further mutating.
Right,
so it was like this protective shield that the lung, like the damage was doing to kind of encase itself and protect itself.
There was an episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns was so sick with every possible illness on the planet that they all actually were
canceled out.
He was in homeostasis or something. It was beautiful. And I know that's not real life, but it kind of works.
But it's a good analogy because that's kind of how it is.
So on the phone now to accept the award on behalf of all smokers.
Secondhand Cindy.
Are you also laughing and coughing? Where's this?
Can't tell where our intro ends and she starts. They're all blurring together.
Hi, Cindy.
Secondhand Cindy, good to hear from you. Hi. Congratulations on this exciting medical breakthrough.
Oh, and also I am having coffee and a cocktail.
Oh, nice. Are they mixed together or are they two separate beverages?
Oh, two separate.
Last time, Secondhand Cindy, you told us you were having a cocktail. We asked you what you were having, and you said it was a buzzball.
Yeah, now I'm having a Goldschlager.
Oh my God! You're having Goldschlager at 9 in the morning?
Back to college time. That makes sense.
Dude,
all right.
Is it 9? Oh.
Yeah, just after. That's okay. Who's keeping track? Secondhand Cindy, how you been? It's been a while since we chatted with you, and always good to hear that smoking is never going to take you out. You've survived many close calls with death, but it turns out smoking cigarettes is not going to be your be-all, end-all because now you can just keep going.
Yeah, no, smoking's not going to take me out.
Right.
What do you think is... How are all the different ways you've almost died? I can't remember.
Oh, there's a lot of car stuff.
Let's see. Gunshot, fell off a 100-foot cliff, hit by a semi twice. I'd have to really sit down and think all the times, but because I'm getting old, so I'm getting forgetful. But I have been okay. Little injured, went down on my scooter, cracked some ribs, my collarbone, and fractured my left arm.
Oh, damn.
Was that recently?
Yeah, recently, but it's okay. After everything I've been through, this is a cakewalk.
I know, that's what the thing is. All the things you've been through, if you just break an arm and a collarbone, you're like, just another day.
Was that an e-scooter accident, Cindy?
Yes, I went down. Yes, just... I sold my scooter. Now I'm thinking of getting an electric bike. A little more.
Oh my God, I would love to see Secondhand Cindy on an electric bike.
You can make that happen.
Trolling all those 12-year-olds.
You should probably be the gang leader.
With
get
a
them
cigarette in her mouth. I love it. So you've had periods in your life where you have quit, right?
Oh yes. When I was locked up, I quit for a while, but then as soon as I got out, I should have stopped. And then when I was shot, I quit. But then I started again.
Right. And now you're at, you said, about a pack a day.
Yes. I'm working on trying to quit, but I don't think so because all these studies I'm hearing, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. And is there anything you want to say, Cindy, to all of those, the people that made those commercials with the woman with the little hole in her throat and everything was so bad and my life was made worse because of cigarettes? Anything you want to say to all those companies?
Yes, cigarettes have not ruined my life at all. Cigarettes have not. Other things in my life and other people in my life have ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tell everyone, do what you need to do to make yourself happy.
And if that's Goldschlager and a cigarette at 9 in the morning, then that's you. That's your happiness.
Would you say cigarettes are your best friend, Cindy?
They are next to you guys.
Oh, wow. Who gets number one? I mean, I'm being serious now. Take this question and answer it seriously if you have to take some time to think about it. You have to wake up tomorrow and say goodbye to cigarettes forever or say goodbye to Klein Alley Show forever. Which one do you give up?
What?
No, she's picking the cigarettes over us.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's the right
I'm sorry.
choice.
I meant vice versa.
That's the
I would
Goldschlager
pick
talk.
you guys make me laugh.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very nice to hear. The fact that Secondhand Cindy picked us over cigarettes, that is probably the greatest compliment we've ever received.
Yeah.
Because you love cigarettes.
Yeah, we should point out that there are some other health risks with cigarette smoking beyond lung cancer.
Oh, yeah. You'll still get all the other stuff, sure.
Yeah, I mean, emphysema and COPD and that kind of stuff, but that's way later.
Yeah, but not Cindy. She's cruising around on an e-scooter, probably got tons of air, right? You're not stopping to huff and puff, are you?
Oh, no. Just when there's fires out, I just ride more.
Uh-huh. All right.
And you're on a scooter because have you lost your license? Because you've had a few DUIs.
No, I haven't lost my license. I just decided to stop driving. It was costing $500 a month, so I figured, well, let's not drive for a few months and save some money, but that didn't work out so well. So I'm getting my Mercedes up and running because I want to bring you guys a couple things.
Great.
More pasta?
Yeah, last time you brought us a few troughs full of pasta. Jake ate that. I think that's why Jake started gaining all that weight at first.
Oh, yeah. That trough pasta was good.
Yeah, he was eating your trough pasta for like 3 weeks.
Oh, that's good. But no, I got a new dish. You guys will love it.
Okay. Remember, Jake doesn't eat as much anymore. He's got a tiny stomach.
It's called ashes galore.
I love it. All right. Well, listen, Secondhand Cindy, always good to catch up with you. That is the face of smoking, and she's holding her head high today and also enjoying her Goldschlager this morning. Didn't know what time. What time did you think it was, out of curiosity?
I thought maybe it was 11.
Okay. Close enough.
Still wouldn't change. Still the morning.
I want to say something to you, Allie. I love that musical you put together. Give me your love, give me love. That is so cool. I love it.
Oh, you mean my duet with Ray Heppenstall?
Yes.
Give me your love?
You were great.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that.
She's the best.
I loved when you took a drink of the champagne and it just went everywhere. I've done that so many times.
I know. It was alcohol abuse, according to you. You never let a sip go to waste, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
213 said Cindy is officially the most interesting woman in the world, and I want Omar to make a jingle and have her just call in with some interesting facts about her.
I mean,
every week.
The reality is, Cindy, think about this right now. Over this music, you gone. She one time was in a car that went over a cliff, and she
100 feet,
and she
and
got
so did
up,
I.
lit a cigarette on the exploding car. I mean, you really are the most interesting woman in the world, I think, Cindy.
Oh, thank you. I could call in every week and tell you a story.
Yeah, we may have to
Please do.
Collect some off the air. What's that, Vanessa?
We have to call our next guest.
Oh, we have another guest. Oh, excuse me. We're a very popular show now, Cindy. I hate to preempt the Secondhand Cindy conversation, but we've got a guy that flies above the high-speed chases in a helicopter all day.
I think he'd understand why we're late.
Yeah, so we'll get to him next. But always good to talk to you.
Always good to talk to you guys.
All right. She has Buzzball in her cereal. She is the most interesting woman
Hey, that's an idea.
in the world. All right, hang. That's not a good idea.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands including.
Well, I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more. I just wanna break you down so badly. If I could find you, welcome to the new dark ages. We will feel like a man. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Vibe Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win Your Way In all this week
on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Get a
on Sunday, like a big dumb idiot, I decided that I was going to make spaghetti. And then I realized as I started putting the spaghetti on the stove that I had no sauce. I was sauceless. Now, sometimes not a big deal. Not a big deal. You could whip it together. You could take some, if you have anything floating around, do olive oil, Parmesan. There's ways to survive. But the kids wanted sauce. I wanted sauce. So I thought to myself, I know roughly how long this is going to take to boil on the stove. If I can get in my car, get to the store quickly, I could probably time this perfectly. Oh my God. Where I get in my car, back out, get the sauce.
Is your store like 5 minutes away?
I can get to a real grocery store would take longer than 5 minutes, but there's one of those like kind of everyone's got that kind of weird like half liquor store, half convenience store.
They have tomato sauce there. And it's probably been there for years.
Yes, it's like dusty tomato sauce.
And it usually just says market.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like everything feels shady about it. Like you don't know.
Yeah, totally.
The guy working there feels like when you actually go there to buy one of the things, they always look at you like, "What are you doing here?" Like they're used to selling lottery tickets, cigarettes, and booze. And anyone who comes up there with like a quote grocery item, they look at you like, "What the hell are you even doing here?"
I think they even look surprised that they have that item.
They are shocked. I mean, I walked in.
They're like, "Where'd you find this?"
I ran in. I'm like, "You got pasta sauce?" The guy goes, "I don't know." Like they don't even know.
Yeah.
But I'm on the clock, so.
So what? Hold on. Why wouldn't you pause the cooking process during this?
Great question. Because it's like 11 minutes to cook pasta.
Yeah,
it's really not that much, and the risk is not worth it because if you overcook the pasta, it tastes like crap.
I knew in my head. I did the math. I'm great at math. I said, "All right, I just got to get. If I'm in my car within 1 minute, it's going to be 2 minutes to get to the liquor store. As long as it's not a long line of bums there, I can go ahead and make my way to the front."
That's the thing, though, is with liquor store, it could be a very quick process, and it could be a long holdup. If there's one person who has questions about their scratchers, you're screwed.
I got into my car, didn't even put my shoes on. That was my other plan. And
I love that no shoes was the plan.
Turned on my car and decided that I need to quickly back out. And I never opened up my garage door.
Oh, dude, again? Are you kidding me with this?
So I backed my car into a closed garage door.
Well, that probably messed up the garage door, too.
Allie, I didn't realize this because, once again, this is a newer place we live in. The garage door was one of those doors that has like glass. It has a glass plating on the door. So I backed my car into a glass garage door.
Wait, your garage door is glass?
It's not glass.
I mean, it's aluminum, but it has glass windows?
Yes, what Omar's saying. So it has enough glass that whatever I did shattered all the glass. That's what I know I did.
Oh, my God.
So now I'm sitting there, and I realize that I have smashed the garage door so hard that it is completely off the track. I mean, dented like a car drove into it, which is what happened with shattered glass everywhere.
And the liquor store might upcharge you a lot more for the pasta sauce, but not as badly as the garage door people will upcharge you for whatever.
In my head, I'm going, I can't believe I'm going to pay $5 for a jar of pasta sauce. I get $3 a wrap.
Exactly.
And then I realized as I hit this garage door, well, that's going to be $5,000 that I just. So now I can't get my car out of the garage. Car is stuck in the garage door. The garage door cannot open up or down now. It's just middle of the way.
Now you got to run.
So, and I've got barefoot, and there's shattered glass everywhere. It's like that scene in Die Hard.
Whoa.
Shattered glass all over the place. And in my head, I'm just going, this is going to be so expensive. And the whole reason I started making that stupid goddamn spaghetti is because I said, I don't really feel like ordering food tonight. I don't really feel like spending money. I've got enough stuff here to make a dish. This will be a great way to not spend money. That's the reason I'm so mad about this.
God.
So
I hate that when a move that you made to save money ends up costing
you so much money.
Oh my God.
So
was your wife home during this?
She was out with the kid. They were at a birthday party, and I said, "Don't worry, I'll make dinner. So when you guys get home, dinner's ready."
Wait a minute. You were alone?
Yes.
So you were going to leave your house with an open flame and pasta sauce boiling?
Yeah, and a dog.
So there's like literally no reason to rush. You could have taken all the time in the world.
The reason to rush is because she had said to me an hour before we're going to leave in an hour. I hope dinner's ready when we get back. And then she called me a half an hour before and said, hey, we're going to leave.
Klein might get punished.
And then she called and said, all right, we're going to leave it.
How afraid are you of your wife, man?
Terrified. No.
I need to get the sauce. She loves sauce.
And then she said, we're going to leave in 10 minutes. She goes, is dinner ready? I go, oh, it's almost ready. And that's when I started the process of trying to make it.
God.
So listen, it was a big...
So how do you explain this to her? Does she still not know?
I said, I think a bird flew into the garage.
17,000 birds all at once.
And then bird strike. No, I said, there was an incident. I'm going to take care of it. And, of course, you go to Yelp and you type in emergency garage door. There's always someone that can be there in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. This just happened to us.
They
there
love
were
showing
3
up.
guys there who were right away, and I want to fix it right now.
I don't know if they all live
There's
on...
a weekend upcharge, too, by the way.
It's
I just dealt with it last year.
Dude,
on Sunday, they almost double it. Yeah.
They couldn't be happier to...
Because, a lot of times your car is stuck in there. They know they have you by the balls.
Yeah. This guy said, yeah, of course, yeah, happy to help. What do you need?
What kind of...
I don't know. I don't know.
Vanessa fixed your garage door?
It was Vanessa. And it was incredible. And so the guy shows up, and he's got crowbars. And, of course, the best is when they judge you, and they go, oh, I see what you did here. You drove into it.
Big dum-dum.
I go, yeah, that's right. You got it.
And are you still barefoot? How's the pasta doing at this point?
Pasta's still cooking, not al dente anymore. I'm barefoot. I've got shards of glass in my feet because I'm walking.
Really?
Because everywhere I walk, even me trying to push the garage door open is just releasing more and more shards of glass.
Still trying to push it open to get to the store?
No, I was trying to push it open so I could get my car out.
Okay.
I was just trying, but it was so close. I have pictures. I'll show you some of these pictures, but it was, anyway, I just got the estimate yesterday. So
what's the estimate?
My spaghetti dinner, which was originally going to cost me no money plus a $4 or $5 jar of pasta sauce, is now looking to cost me $3,700.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
dude!
Can't you just blame the landlord?
No.
Right, Omar?
Yeah.
No. I'm looking. There's probably footage too. There's probably video evidence of this.
Don't you have renter's insurance?
I do have renter's insurance.
But it doesn't cover idiocy.
No, they asked me a very important question, and that was, is my garage attached to the house or is it a detached? And I said, does that really matter? And they said, it matters because if it's one of those things, it's covered, and if it's not, it's not covered.
It's like red wire,
and I
blue
said,
wire.
Please say detached is covered. And they said, that's the one that's not. And I go,
I'm not attached.
I said, is it too late to say attached? And they said, well, we'll have someone come out and see what it's. So now I got to figure out a way to attach it somehow to my house. That's my big plan for show. If you've ever witnessed a high-speed chase in real life, I'm super jealous of you. I get to watch them usually on TV. I'm in a bunch of different chats, people that are always alerting us. Quick, get it on. There's a chase happening, and if it comes down to it, I've always said, Ali, I don't think they have great announcers of the high-speed chases, usually. Except that would be different on Fox 11 KTTV because Stu Mundel, who's been doing this for now close to 2 decades, I actually do think brings a lot of livelihood and life and real human reaction to the chases.
Just moments ago, stolen motorhome. You can see this motorhome making wild turns out here. This is going to be the Chatsworth area, wrong side of the road.
Gives a lot of great intel as to where it's going on, gives good reaction. I've always said it would be a dream job to do a ride-along up in the chopper and be able to actually do the color commentary of a real chase as it was unfolding. Because sometimes
you think you'd be good at it.
Well, they go on
naturally.
because a lot of times they go into just the specifics of what's happening because they're trying to give information to the public, and I like a little bit more about let's talk about the car, what we think the person does, maybe what the guy's wearing,
or to see and hear somebody's real reaction to some of the things that these people are doing. Like Stu has a great way of communicating the details, but also going like, "Whoa, this is what like he's reacting to it too," and he's just as excited by what he's seeing as we are.
Stu is now joining us for a very special AMA. Any question you've ever had for a person that gets to chase the chases, so to speak, and report from up in the sky. Thank you for being on KROQ, Stu. Big fan of your work.
Hey, Kevin and Allie. I mean, I was going to make a joke and be like, "Yeah, this is Stu from Van Nuys, and is this a request line?" I just wanted to hear some pepperoni ice cream by Killer P.
We can get it on for you.
Well, please, and you know what? I just listened to that whole intro, and I'm like, oh man, they got somebody else coming on. Hey, that was, oh man, my heart. Oh, I'm blushing. Thank you guys.
Well, listen, it's got to be a high adrenaline job, I would imagine, when you're up there. And some days are not the high speed chases. Although lately it feels like every day we're getting another high. It's the last few days in a row we've had a nice streak now. It seems like every day we're getting, and they're not, and some of them are good. I mean, entertaining ones to say the least.
Yeah, it has. For some reason, there's been a little bit of an uptick. I'm doing the mornings. I'm doing mornings now. So, the morning, you don't get that many. But in the last couple of weeks, it really has. There's been a lot of, I noticed it, but a lot of the people on the internet have noticed it as well. And it has been, for some reason, something's in the air.
Yeah.
And we've been getting a lot of chases. And thank goodness, that's the thing. It's like a lot of, you never want to see somebody get hurt. You never want to see somebody get hurt, and we've been blessed. We've had some really crazy ones in the morning where people have not really gotten hurt, but it's been, like you said, it's been exciting. There's been a lot of crazy going on, and it is. We love to report on it, and it just high energy and make it happen. Right?
Now, I'm just going to start with this question from 562. Are you ever, Stu, just a little bit happy when someone gets away? Like, man, they evaded us. They did it.
You know what? I'm kind of disappointed when people get away, and it isn't because I'm rooting for the white hat or the black hat. That's not the reason why. I want to know how it ends. I want to see. You got the start, you've got the middle, and then if they get away, you really don't have an ending.
Right?
It's like where's the ending? I feel like I just got robbed. So that's the reason why I don't really root for anybody. I just I'm a professional newscaster. I'm just there to report the facts.
Roman, we're going to put you on with Stu right now. It's the middle of an AMA for any question you've ever wanted to know from someone that chases the chases from up in the sky. I've been doing it for almost 2 decades now. What's up, Roman? Your question for Stu Mundel.
Yes, I want to find out if you're on the ground and you're notified that there's a pursuit in progress, how long does it take for you to get in the air? Because sometimes these pursuits end quickly.
Yeah, there are so many. That's the thing. There's so many you don't see because it happens and it's over before we get off the ground. And you'd think with the higher tech, you would be able to be quicker, but with the newer equipment, we have to wait for this to load and that to load. And believe me, that the Stu Mundel like right now, or the Stu Mundel that's on air, is a different guy from me getting there, because I get crazy focused. I'm like, we gotta go. And you're right. It does take it. Just to get the helicopter in the air is about a 5, maybe 7 minute ordeal. If we're in a rush, I'm going crazy. It's like it can't happen quick enough.
There's a theory from 646 on the text line that says plot twist: Stu is the mastermind behind all these pursuits to increase his own popularity. Is that true? Care to comment?
I you know what? I love the internet. I love that, somebody's out there thinking. And you know what? If I'm part of a conspiracy theory, I'm in. But I wish that was true. But no, it's not.
A lot of people asking if you have to go to the bathroom. You're up in the chopper. There's a long chase. How do you handle that? Bottle?
Kevin, I was going to start with this. I was going to say you can ask me any question except for that bathroom question. You know what? This is the deal. It's like, come on, guys. We can reach higher for the better fruit. But the reality is this.
You've come to the wrong
God bless
show.
you, Stu, for thinking we're above any of that.
Thanks for saying that. That question has come through at least 50 times on the text line, just so you know. That's the fruit you're in. This is our orchard.
This is our orchard.
This is our orchard. But this is the deal. I call it an aviation bladder. You know what?
Oh, you just hold it.
I can hold it.
You camel
I can
it.
hold it for a long time.
Wow.
But I have pilots that I'm not going to name any names, but it's like, literally they're like, yeah, we could go another 15, but I got to land.
You talking about Jeff?
Yeah.
You talking about your pilot Jeff? I bet you are.
Hey, we're not throwing any names out.
All right, fair enough.
All right, Jeff craps his pants. Moving on.
Breaking news.
Stu, is it annoying to drive on the roads normally, knowing that you're able to fly over all the traffic that you see?
You know what? I hate to say it. It is sometimes. It is. It's like
you're like, well, I wish it was in the air.
Yeah, it's like I drive when I lived in downtown, which I'm going back. But when I lived in downtown, sometimes the drive is like 40 minutes, and I'm like, I could be here in 5. What in
a
like,
chopper?
Come on. Right, and you know what's also interesting is, I came from chasing news on the ground when we had map books. So when I started. It literally was, those map books really helped me because I could look out the window. This was before tech and stuff. I could look out the window and go, okay, that's La Brea, so that's going to be the 10, and I'd know where I am. And even now, sometimes it's like, when was the last time I drove through Hollywood? It was a couple of years ago, and I was driving through Hollywood, and I was like, oh, so this is what it looks like on the ground, because I know it from the air. It really is just the job and doing this every day and having that different perspective and being able to kind of translate it back and forth. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's really, really cool. And I think that there's some people out there that are like, oh, yeah, I get that. But I'm sure a lot of people are like, how is that even possible? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Stu Mundel is on KROQ now. He is the chopper reporter. He specifically works right now for KTTV, Fox 11, Los Angeles, but the voice of many of the viral high-speed chases that we've seen that happen all the time. 925 for this AMA says, Stu, real talk. Let's talk food in the sky. What is your go-to snack when you're up there? Do you bring snacks, or are there certain snacks not allowed? Chili would be difficult, I would imagine, up in the chopper, right?
You know what? When we do the fires, not so much the pursuits, but when we do the fires and we're up there forever, you bring food. Like you'll go grab some fast food and you'll bring it with you. And in the pilot, I have a little bit more freehand action. The pilot, maybe not so much, but yeah, we definitely eat in the helicopter. There's no doubt about it. And there isn't nothing really that's off limits. I wonder if the next question is going to be some kind of bathroom humor about.
We're going back to the bathroom. Yeah, this is all bathroom and food. No, 760 wanted to know about the rumor, Stu, that to get away from the chopper, all you have to do is drive to LAX because you won't be able to go near that area.
You know what? This is, clearly Los Angeles viewer right there because, or internet viewer, because that is like my pet peeve. It's like when you get around LAX and then LA won't let us into their airspace and this and that and the other thing. You know what? I don't think people really know that. I don't think the bad guys are watching the feeds. Maybe they should, but they don't really know that. But yeah, it is definitely true. That is definitely
wow.
818. Stu has a very important question. How often do you see nudies tanning by their pool when you're flying above?
Guys.
That's 818. Jonah, you're on with Stu Mundel. This guy knows everything because he's been flying over the skies in Los Angeles for close to 2 decades. What's up, Jonah?
Yeah, just wondering if there's anybody that can just hop on the chopper with some tactical equipment and put a tracker on the person they're chasing, or just shoot a high-powered laser beam at the driver and just try to slow him down.
You know what? There's a lot of tech out there. There's companies that like specialize in trying to bring pursuits to an end. I have not seen any in Los Angeles, but there are companies out there, and they come up with these ideas. But you know what? I love creativity. There's no doubt about it. If we ever had something like that, it would be exciting. It would be exciting to watch. I mean, come on. It's like, look at this. High tech is bringing this to an end. There isn't in LA. I don't think any of the law enforcement out here have any of like the crazy toys, but they are super trained, and they can handle it on the ground pretty well, and they're getting really good at throwing those spike strips. I gotta say that.
You have to admit sometimes, Stu, you see like those slow speed chases where it's like a tractor going 4 miles an hour, and you're like, we could end this. Why is this going on for hours?
You know that we can't end it because of litigious reasons and policies for law enforcement. I'm being serious. And, you know, sometimes that's the other thing, too. It's like, I forgot the name of the thing the GM has it, the Starlink or Star Trek or whatever. They can actually shut the engine off, but they can't shut the engine off because then the vehicle might crash and then there's some problem, so they can bring it to 4 miles an hour. And we've seen that. Like this car is just driving. Literally, that's as fast as it's going to go because it's been disabled. But they can't block it in. They can't do this. They can't do that. And you're right. It's painful. Watching those slow ones can be painful.
Couple final questions in the AMA with Stu Mundel. Who would win in a fist fight, you or Commander Chuck?
Commander Chuck, definitely.
Okay,
yeah, Chuck Street, love the Chuck Street.
And are you ever able to use the helicopter for personal reasons, like a hot date night, want to impress someone? Never.
No. Wish I could, but I can't.
That's too bad. And final question. This is, I think, maybe the most important question yet.
Okay.
Would you be able to work a sweet dibbits into a future call of one of your chases? Sweet dibbits is kind of a greeting we have on the show for listeners of our show. It's kind of inside language for KROQ Klein Alley show. Would you be able to work in these phrase sweet dibbits the next time you're calling a chase?
You know what? Sweet Divots is definitely coming up on the next chase, and I'm going to make it happen. Sweet Divots it is.
All right.
Sweet Divots for everybody.
Beautiful. Well said. Stu Mundel, Chopper Reporter. Check him out. Instagram, Stu_Mundel. I've been calling it for over 20 years. We talked a lot about the chases today because that's what's going on, but you were the voice that kept a lot of us informed while the fires were burning, and obviously when there's tons of different things happening in Southern California affecting us all, it's nice to hear you, and I get a chance to connect with you over the airwaves of KROQ. So thank you, Stu, for all that you do.
Huge love for you guys. Been listening to you since it was Jed the Fish in a hotel room. That's how long.
Man, that's a long ass time, man.
It is a long ass time, and huge love never went away.
All right, well, much appreciated, and we'll be looking forward to a sweet divots in the next big chase. There it is, the great Stu Mundel on KROQ. I'm so excited for the next car chase to end with a sweet divots. Stu, that'll be great. Vanessa said off the air they had a chat, and what, we're invited to go up in the chopper? Is that official or no?
Oh, he said he wanted to meet Ali.
That's not. He wants
the
to
chopper.
He wants the chopper. That's what he wants to cut you in half, Allie. He said chopper.
Oh,
that's what he said.
Come on.
Hey, Omar, you received high praise on the Go line, and I think it's important. We hear a lot of calls where people are very critical about us and the show. So when we get high praise, we will bask in it for just a moment.
Hey, I'm just calling with some praise for Omar. Omar, every time you use the soundbite boring, it is so perfect. It is so well timed. I clap. It puts a huge smile on my face. You use it just the right amount. It's not overused. It's not underused. It always takes me by surprise. It is so simple, and yet it is one of the most joyful sound drops that just always hits right. You deserve a raise. Thank you for being the true, the one, the only, the real, the best audio sniper, Jake. Let it go. Come up with something else.
All right. Well, he makes a couple of good points there. Except Omar is receiving praise for something that he doesn't do, and I hate that. And the real loser in this conversation is Jake, because I hate to break it to you, I'm actually the guy that plays the boring sound. Boring.
That's me.
That's me. That's my claim to fame.
I am the masked boring.
I am the.
You just want to give yourself praise right now?
No.
No.
We are running late, but we really need to get to this
The
call.
reason
that's how you set it up.
The reason
this is very important.
I bring this up is because now it means that Jake.
We're like way over time, and our boss is pissed, but still,
this is important.
I want to get high praise
because Jake has now moved to third position. So
yeah.
he's
not true.
It is.
If Omar is the audio sniper, the true audio sniper, and this guy claims that boring, which is played by me very rarely. I don't know. What do you get? One of these a month, maybe?
He's right, though. You know how to use it.
You know how to use it. You do play sounds, but you don't play them that often.
Right.
And if you
sometimes you play them like way off, like that drop about "Where's Bruno" or whatever you did earlier. That was trash.
That was a fail today, but that's all right. There's a call about that too that we don't have time for.
Oh, really?
But Jake has now moved into third position, so he is the assistant to the assistant to the assistant now.
And if you
audio
hear any boring clips or any R. Kelly music, that's Klein over there.
That's me. That's what I control. Those are the two things I have power for.
And that lesbian song. I'm a lesbian.
That's a good one too.
Hey, you want? Is that a request, Omar?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is a request for Omar.
And you also control that old lady.
I do control the old lady. That's true.
When it goes, yeah.
That's all I got. We got to take a break. When we get back.
And all those like weird sound effects of like animals when we want to do a cow and stuff.
I do those. Well, yeah, when Jake used to be fat and he would try to talk and we would play cow sounds. That I also get those are the ones I have power over. Right, Jake? Yeah, you know it. All right, we got to take a break.
Yeah, I have all the Vanessa stuff like this.
He's so bad, but he does it so well.
Yeah, and that's important. That you got.
We all have
stuff.
our niches,
right? We take a quick break, and when we get back, we will give you tickets to go to Vegas for when we were young, your ADD news, and more after this.
KROQ.
Klein.
Alley Show. The world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Tell you what's not boring: the return of. Goddamn, since listening to these songs that were recorded yesterday for Tone Deaf for Coachella, I realize it's just easier to buy tickets. It's just, at this point, it's just easier to just go buy tickets, even if you have to pay more than they would be face value. Because to win them from us at KROQ, which of course the incentive for us is you listen, you interact with the show, you leave here with a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You're at Coachella, courtesy of your friends here at KROQ, Klein Alley Show. That's great. But after hearing these versions of songs, they are done so badly that the artists that are going to be performing these real songs in the desert at Coachella, this could actually have the power to ruin some of your favorite songs. I'm just warning you.
Do you think this is ruining a classic song?
I'm that bitch. Yeah, been that bitch. Still that bitch. I will forever be that bitch.
You know, the problem is that Vanessa is not great with tone. I also suffer from the tone deaf, which is why if I'm ever at a concert and you see me there, you'll never see me singing along. I respect the people around me too much to ever try to belt out the lyrics of the songs to compete with the lead singer on stage. When Billy Joe's up there singing Green Day at Coachella, I'm not going to be trying to out-sing Billy Joe.
Yeah,
you're just there bobbing your head off beat.
That's right. That's right. Off to the side. No, not in anyone's way. Don't you worry about me. It's time for Tone Deaf for Coachella. Everybody who's able to correctly predict the songs that are being performed by Vanessa or myself, Allie's going to write your name down, and one of you will leave here with actual tickets to Coachella. Unless no one gets theirs right, in which case you'll just be lucky enough to be a caller 20 situation. So here we go. Let's say hi to Kaya from Echo Park. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for being here on KROQ. Thank you for starting your day with us. Let's give you just a sampling. There's a lot of bands, a lot of groups, a lot of artists that will be at Coachella. We've attempted to do our best versions of these songs.
And some of them, to be fair, even though you're tone deaf, they don't even have notes in them. They're just rapping.
Right. So just
and you
don't
still can't really
judge us accordingly. All right. Here's the first one. If you're able to figure out what song this is, or better yet, which artist this is that will be at Coachella.
We need both song and artist.
Song
right?
and artist. All right.
sure.
Here we go. Kayla, you're up on the clock first. Here we go. My baby want a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. Oh, one. That's enough, I think.
Oh,
Crap,
one.
That's enough.
That's so much of the song and still so unclear.
That is an artist that will be at Coachella. Any idea who that artist is and what that song is?
Oh my God, Shabuzi.
And the song is called
Bar song.
Then to the 2, to the 3, to the 4. Tell them, bring another round. We need plenty more. 2-stepping on the table. She don't need a dance floor. Oh good Lord. That sounds the same to me. You got it. Similar.
Not at all.
Very similar. Ain't working.
How the hell do I work so hard?
She got it right. Good job.
You know what's crazy is I've heard that song so many times, and I know exactly the part you're singing, and I still couldn't figure it out.
All right, well, I think they sounded the same, right, Kaya?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Thank you. Hold on one second. She's a step closer to Coachella tickets. My baby want a Birkin. All right. Thank you.
The Birkin.
Let's say hi.
Sounds so, like, perverted.
It's trying to do.
One guy turned on by a Birkin.
Yeah.
Trying to do country.
So weird.
Jake, good morning. Welcome to Tone Deaf for Coachella. You ready to win your way in?
Good morning. I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. If you can identify the song and the artist that will be at Coachella based on a version I've done or Vanessa's done, you could potentially be at Coachella. Here we go.
Change my pitch up. Smash my bitch up. Dude.
I wish we could change her pitch up for sure. Hold on.
We can pitch it down, probably.
Change my pitch up. Smash my bitch up. Smash my bitch up. Smash my bitch up. I can do the instrument.
All right. So
good.
Jake, any guesses as to which Coachella artist and what song that is?
Oh, God. That is something I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
I know.
Even the lyrics you should get.
I mean, yes, but it's so different from the original that I could understand why that would be tricky. So, Jake, you're going to hang up on yourself?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
This is what she was attempting to do.
Change my pitch up. Smash my bitch up.
Kind of the same.
The same fervor, the same out of 10,
Same words.
Only one person has gotten theirs right so far, and
means we just have to do a bunch more.
The listener, and I think we're out of time.
No, we're not.
So let's bring on Kevin Ryder. Goodbye. All right, we move on and say hello to contestant number 3 from the 310. Welcome to your chance to go to Coachella. You've come this close. Tickets, 3-day tickets, weekend one. It's a song that you should know. At least I hope you'll know. Take a listen, and let's see how you do with this. Is this Kaylee?
Yep.
Good morning. Are you ready to go?
I hope so.
All right. This is a Coachella artist, headliner even. Here we go.
Twiddle my thumbs or just a bit. I'm sick of all that same old ass in a house with unlocked doors, and I'm effing lazy. Bite my lips and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm so damn bored, I'm going blind, and I smell like ass.
All right. That is a, believe it or not, a Coachella headliner as
That sounds
performed
so sad.
by Vanessa. Yeah, that song, I didn't realize was such a sad song until hearing it that way. What song, which band is that?
That is Longview by Green Day.
Nice job. Same.
Good job. Good job, Kaylee. That's Kaylee. Kaylee got hers right as well. Green Day will be at Coachella, and hopefully you'll be there, which means 2 people have gotten theirs right. We go to Anaheim and say hi to Michael right now. Tone deaf for Coachella. Good morning, Michael.
Woo! Morning.
Here we go. You are on the clock. Don't screw this up. This could be your whole future.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, never reverse it. Ting na 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 na. If you got a big, let me search you to find how hard I'm gonna work you. Ting na 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 na. Na 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 na. Come on.
Come on. Come on. You got a little shabuzi back in there.
Yeah.
Michael, any idea who that was?
That's got to be a rendition of "Work It" by Missy Elliott.
There you go.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Were you even trying?
Is that a joke, Omar? Was I trying? Yeah, I was trying. I was doing it perfect.
Oh, my God.
All right, Michael, good job. Hold on.
That part definitely doesn't sound like a shana-na-na-na or whatever you did.
It's Allie. Honestly,
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, never reverse it. Ting na 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 na.
that is almost the same thing. It's like a beat match almost.
Shama now.
All right, so 3 have gotten theirs right. We'll give one more person a chance here.
You don't have to sound so upset that we're doing this.
Well, I don't like it. Once again, this
Yesterday, Klein, by the way, was like, well, we shouldn't even do that.
Guys.
We're doing all this commercial stuff and tone deaf. It doesn't even make sense.
I know,
I'm like,
this
what are you
doesn't even
doing?
make sense anymore. I'm like, since when did we care about making sense?
It made sense when we were giving away Deftones tickets a month ago because we did Tone Deaf for Deftones.
I
And
know,
now
but when it's funny, it doesn't have to make sense.
it's not funny.
Yes,
This
it
makes
is.
sense.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Your teenage years are for doing stupid crap that makes no sense. Like, for example, covering your friend's car with shaving cream and maxi pads, which is what I did in my teens. But in 2025, the stakes are much higher. And now people have moved on to bigger crimes like vandalism that carry a hefty prison sentence. It's going beyond the ding-dong ditch.
I love Ding Dong Ditch. And by the way, Allie, I also want to point out I think the greatest prank that used to happen that we've gone away from as a society, but I still think it's funny every time, was the bucket of water with the slightly open door. Where when
What's that?
you put like a pail of water above the door, and it was kind of on the half-open door, and then you'd be like,
That's
hey,
so Home Alone of you.
hey, get in here, and then it would fall on him. But usually, like it wouldn't spill properly, and the giant bucket would be so heavy, and it would hit him in the head, and it would be like almost a concussion. You'd be like, oopsies.
I tried that on my brother, and it just hurt him really bad. I was like, that's not funny.
Yeah, I thought,
Because it has to tip.
Yeah, it doesn't tip. If you don't place it right, and I think you actually need to attach it to the wall somehow, it will just fall heavy jug of water hitting them on the head.
Yeah, which I understand
funny.
it can be problematic, but it's kind of a all in good fun, right? It's
like flaming bag of poo on the doorstep used to be. That was a fun, acceptable one for a while.
I love a good egging, man. That was my move.
It has to be egging I did a few times, toilet papering and all that, but it was like you could maybe get in trouble, but it was just more annoying than anything else.
Right, that was the goal.
Right.
Police say it's a variation on the kids' prank Ding Dong Ditch, only it's a lot more dangerous. Instead of knocking on the door and running away, they kick it down.
Oh, Jesus, man. That's so aggressive.
It's a very different
just
prank.
Vandalism.
It was a little after 2 a.m. when Ann Ibarra woke up to the sound of crashing in her house. Someone had bashed in her front door. Her Ring security camera revealed 4 teenagers running from the scene.
You can see kids running up to the house.
The teens could be heard laughing afterward on the security camera video.
We've got kids being criminals. They're not kids being kids.
Yeah, that goes beyond.
So where's the line? So flaming bag of poop is kids being kids, but kicking down the door is kids being criminals?
Well, I think there has to be a funny aspect to it. This isn't funny.
Right. Well,
flaming bag of dog crap is funny. Maxi pads on someone's car, funny.
All right, let me ask you a question. Follow up.
Pail of water.
Then you fart, they run away.
If 5 minutes later a kid shows up door to door selling doors, knowing that she just had her door destroyed,
back to funny.
It's back to funny again. So you can salvage the prank. It's just right now.
Or if the door is repaired in a funny way.
Right.
Then that might
like
fix
a lot of Band-Aids or something. I got it. Okay, so as it is now,
there needs to be some creativity to it.
I
If
agree.
this is just kicking in someone's door.
Listen, I knew guys in college that were funny and were great at pranks. And then I knew guys that did exactly this sort of thing. They thought it was a prank. Like going into someone's room when they're not home because they're back in home for Thanksgiving, and then you turning all their furniture upside down or super gluing their stuff together.
And that requires work.
That's funny. It's annoying, but it's funny.
Let me ask you, sorry, go ahead.
Just pouring like paint all over someone's stuff and ruining it all is less funny.
It's like when someone's sleeping and you put their hand in water and they pee themselves. Funny. But if you just punch someone in their sleep.
Right. Let me get your take on this.
You're just a jerk.
I used to go around in high school. I wasn't the guy holding the bat, but they would play
Not funny.
baseball.
Not funny, Omar. Not funny. I don't care what you're saying.
Forget it. If you're not
they
holding
would
the bat.
they would knock over the they would play baseball but with the mailboxes, and they'd be like a string of mailboxes just dented.
Yeah, that's
like 80s brutality.
Right. It's like Dazed and Confused style.
Yeah, it's like, let's just make some mayhem.
Right. I'm torn on that because the mailbox, it's not. It is destruction for this.
If you have a mullet and you're wearing crunchy socks, then yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right, I don't know about you, but I love a good day pass. For a fraction of the price, you don't have to commit. You can rent fun and entertainment instead of paying full price. And now, if you don't want to commit to cable, there is a new way that you can just rent it for the day. Sling is offering a $5 day pass to anybody who does not want to commit to live television, but wants to watch the occasional game, live event, award show, whatever. They also offer a weekend pass for $10 if you want to watch, say, a series of games, and a week pass for $15 if you want to, say, binge a show that you, like, say, is on Peacock and you don't buy Peacock. That's not one of the streaming services you have, but it is on cable, and you can just do the $15 pass, binge it in a week, and move on with your life. But now we live in this world where companies are all fighting for our consistent money. They want our commitment and loyalty, right?
Well, they really
Every
want us-
subscription out there wants our money
They
every
want
month.
us to sign up and forget is really what they want. And we will, because that's most of us have at some point signed up for the 7-day free whatever because we don't care, it's free, and then we forget, and then 3 years later we go, what the hell have I been paying for?
Yeah, but now they have email reminders where they're like, hey, in 3 days, so I guess you just ignore those two.
Yes.
I saw a shocking stat that, you know how most people get credit cards and they always say like, oh yeah, I'll just pay it off at the end of the month. 78% of people don't do it.
Dude.
Of course. Gets a lot
That's
higher.
insane.
It's
Look,
crazy.
every time I open it up, I go, that was way higher than I anticipated. That's good.
I can't pay that. This is ridiculous.
That's good. I'm going to spread that out over 36 months. What kind of, and then I go, someone must have stolen my card and used it. I go, nope, that's me. That was me. Oopsies, that was me.
But the day passes get a rising thing as well. Not that it didn't exist already, but more and more hotels are offering day passes locally because they're like, hey, you know what? If we're in a slump, you know, as far as not as many people are, you know, going on vacation, making reservations here in LA, let's just offer a good day pass. People want to access the pool and the spa services for the day, so that's happening at way more hotels.
And I wouldn't know this personally, but some rooms at certain hotels you can rent by the hour.
Who knew?
So
They
there
can
you
rent
go.
your love that way, too. All right,
the way to
LA
do
has set another record. You decide if it's brag-worthy or not. We are now home. Well, I guess we've been home for a while, to the busiest freeway interchange in the entire world. It's located in Boyle Heights, where, as we know, the best tacos are there, too.
Oh, I think Mom makes the best tacos.
We can't get into this now.
Well, let's do it. Let's start it again.
The East LA interchange, 4 different freeways all coming together, the 5, the 10, the 101, and the 60, all converging in one space, and 2.4 million cars pass through it every day. It has even earned many different nicknames over the years, including Malfunction Junction, The Beast, and East Delay.
I like
instead of East LA.
Malfunction Junction is strong. I like that one.
I mean, this thing, traffic reporters.
Where's merch for that?
Well, I guess this nickname was created by a KNX traffic reporter back in the day.
Wow.
Malfunction Junction.
Bet you that person's been laid off.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Wednesday could be the greatest day of the week for you if you are caller 20 right now at 800-520-1067. Sends you to Vegas for When We Were Young. Lineup is pretty stacked. I could list all the bands. It would take me probably an hour to get through them, so let's just give you tickets and you can research yourself. But some of the highlights include the reunion of Panic at the Disco. We were on this very radio station a few years ago announcing that Panic at the Disco was going to call it quits. They were going to have a farewell tour, I believe, and that was it. And then here we are a few years later.
It's like, I'm focusing on being a dad. And you were like, yeah, that's a bunch of crap.
That's not going to last long. And, it's more fun to focus on checking into hotels and sleeping late.
Yeah, getting away from your kid who's now in its toddler stage and bitching at you and testing boundaries and learning to hit and kick you.
So I'm showing this lineup off for anyone who's looking on the YouTube as we're streaming live right there. But some big ones include Panic and Blank and Weezer and Avril, The Offspring, All Time Low, The Used, Yellow Card, Simple Plan, Bad Religion. It's a lot of bands. We get you to Vegas for that. All you got to do is be caller 20 right now. We'll pick you up in a moment and give you the good news. You'll win those tickets every hour, all day long here on KROQ.
Wanted to share some props that are going to my kid. My kid is very lucky. Today's donut shop day. He's getting a scratcher, and he's going to test his luck. He's been doing very well. He's a lucky guy. And 626 wanted to say thank you, Wesley, for giving his favorite number last week. When you guys were talking to Allie and her wife about taking Wesley to the donut shop to pick out lottery tickets, Klein asked Wesley what his favorite number was, and he said 24. So I put $20 on 24 last Friday on video roulette, and I won $720.
Wow, it's a nice hit right there. Where are they playing?
It came at a great time. I really needed it. That's from Lisa in Covina.
Wow, there you go. Just, I'm sure if you make a habit out of playing video roulette, life will go great for you moving forward.
I want to know how much money Lisa from Covina has lost over the years at video roulette.
Taking numbers from Allie's kid, which is even funnier. That's a 3-year-old.
The moment she bet, she was like, what am I doing?
Well, had it not hit, it wouldn't have been as good of a story. But when it does hit, you never know where you get your lucky numbers. Let me say hi to caller 20. Give you all the feeling that she had winning video roulette. You are the winner of tickets to go to When We Were Young in Vegas. Is this Violet?
Oh my God, yes!
Congratulations, you're caller 20.
Holy shit!
Up.
Can't
This is
say
so awesome.
you can't say that word is the problem, but
Holy S is right.
I agree with everything you're thinking right now, and you will be off to Vegas for When We Were Young. So hang tight. Thanks for listening to the show, and enjoy your trip to Las Vegas.
Put 20 on 24.
Yeah, bet on all the numbers Allie's kid says when you're in Vegas. All right.
I will do.
All right, hold on 1 second. That's a big happy winner right there. All right, when we get back, oh, wait a minute. Someone has arrived to buy Allie's puke cup. You got to be kidding me.
Oh,
Did you
good.
know about this?
Is it Jeremy?
What is this note I'm
Is
being
Jeremy
passed?
here?
Someone has been arrived to buy Allie's puke cup. That stupid cup you're trying to sell, you sold it?
Yeah, the thing is, I told Katie that I was selling this, and she was actually kind of upset because it was kind of a shared cup. And she wants
someone threw up in it. What do you care? What does she care? Get rid of the stupid
She wants
thing.
the stickers. She wants me to remove the stickers.
Stop it. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Once something is puked on, it is garbage. Anyway,
and once a sticker is stuck on something, it's useless. You can't peel it off.
Someone made up. Does this person listen to the show who bought the cup, or they just actually bought it from your stupid ad you posted?
Don't know. I got a lot of different messages from all kinds of different people. Somebody said they wanted to offer me full price for the cup simply because it was the best description they have read on Facebook Marketplace ever.
All right, well, that's very exciting. A transaction, a creepy, shady transaction will take place after Green Day on KROQ.
I walk a lonely road.
All right, there's a lot of debate about what makes a perfect taco, and Yelp has released another list of what the best tacos are in each state. Now, if we go to California, the number one, according to Yelp, best place to get tacos is in Los Angeles. So it's in Riverside County, and it's a place called Birriera Little Tijuana. And apparently that is the number one place, the best tacos in LA and the best tacos in California. And I think that there are a lot of really good places to get tacos, obviously, in Southern California. I mean, there's got to be many, many others, but this place is famous for their birria tacos and their consomme.
Let's get tacos tonight in Boyle Height. They're the best tacos in LA.
No, you know what, Omar? The best tacos are in Southgate. The tacos al vapor there are so good.
Guys, if you really want the best tacos, the secret ones are actually at this little place downtown.
Excuse me, I thought my tacos were the best tacos.
I was about to say that. No one can be your seasoning, honey.
Yeah, Mom's tacos are good, but the ones in Boyle Heights...
The ones in Southgate are still better.
We have food at home. Tonight, I'm making the tacos.
I can't believe it's really happening. Allie yesterday posted her puke cup for sale. This is a cup that she had in her car, a Yeti, and her friend was got sick after a wedding over the past weekend, vomited in the thing at least 5 or 6 times. And we said, throw it out. Allie said, no, everything's got a value. And we said, no, it does not. Throw this out. And she washed it, and she was going to use it, and she decided, you know what? I'm going to sell it. She put it up on Facebook Marketplace.
I did, and I put in a detailed description of what the cup means to me and when things took a turn, and now I've made the tough decision to pass it on to someone new, hoping that they can make new memories in it.
It didn't take long. You had some offers right away, and you even told people that they could come by and take a test sip if they wanted to test it before they bought it.
Well, and other people were telling me what they would use it for, and it was mainly dog water on a hike,
right.
Dog scooper for the dog food. Somebody was going to use it as a load cup.
Oh, nice.
Someone else was going to use it as a pee cup. And I'm not like Vanessa. I'm not all high and mighty and going, oh, you can't use it. You can only use it for PG fluids. I don't care what goes in here.
It's not yours anymore.
No, it's not mine anymore. And it's, I think once vomit is in it, the bar is set pretty low.
And you went through a ton of applications for this cup. This is almost harder to get than the internship here at KROQ. But Allie went through all these applications, and she selected a guy by the name of Jeremy or Jason or what the hell's his name?
Yeah, and I now Jeremy's here, I guess. I said, if you can get
is he
here,
then
send
him in here. Hold on.
You can get the cup. But I had a lot of
Hey,
offers.
Jeremy. What's
Hi,
up,
Jeremy.
buddy? How are you? What a terrible decision you made. Get on that microphone right there. Jeremy, how much money did you offer Allie for this used puke cup? How much money did you offer?
How much did we agree on?
Actually, now that I look back at our chat history, I had so many different messages, people offering me $100 or more for this. I don't think we really agreed on a price.
Right. Yeah, we could agree now.
What do you think is a fair price for the cup? Keep in mind, you're the only guy here, so you actually control this negotiation.
Okay, so you wanted $8 or best offer, right?
Yeah, this is what's called the upper hand.
Yeah, he's got
in
the
any
full upper hand.
Craigslist
Yeah,
or
yeah, go ahead.
offer up situation. Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, he's already
What
showed
are you
up
gonna
now.
do now?
So, Jeremy, what is your offer for Allie for this cup?
Would you be willing to go 5?
Oh, God. There's a lot of really great memories that have taken place in this cup.
Right, but if you think about the unsanitary things that went into
Right.
it, and just I mean, I can't really get myself around to drinking out of the cup. So.
What is it? What is your goal for the cup, Jeremy? Like, why would you want this
show
cup?
memorabilia.
It's a one of one
this
show
is-
memorabilia.
Oh my gosh, I think this is worth more than the Otani bobblehead. you
Right,
know? So there's
okay.
And you're
some value
offering
here.
me $3 less than my asking.
That's right, $5, Allie.
Yes,
That's the
yes.
value of this.
I learned from the best.
In our show, that is the highest value of any show memorabilia. I mean, there's a lot of one-of-one items, and some people have Klein Alley Show shirts, or everything's limited run around here because they don't want to invest in the show long-term. I get it. So the reality is this is a one-of-one puke cup that Allie did use. It was part of an on-air story.
It's got an authentic Klein Alley Show sticker on it.
It does?
Oh, I mean, that's what drew me to it. And, as a netbanger, shout out netbangers, I mean, I want to put it next to the tiny towels and all the other stuff that I have from
Right.
the show. So.
Okay. How many things of this show do you have in your collection?
So far, 3.
3 things so far.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a lock of Vanessa's hair. I've
got to start somewhere.
That's all right.
It's
all
more
right.
things than I have.
That's right. Jake works here. He doesn't have 3 things. All right. So the offer is $5.
Okay.
Allie, you can counter offer.
Jeremy, do you have cash? What's your situation with
I have
payment?
Zelle.
Oh man,
Cash.
I'll tell you $5.
all right.
We can do Venmo.
All right. Well, I'll do.
I have $5 cash.
Oh, Jake is in on the negotiation now for $5.
What does that do me?
Cash.
Jake
think
will give
he's
you cash.
outbidding me.
Jake is trying to big. He wants it too because it's purple, and
Cash.
Jake likes it. He's
All
got
right,
5
can
cash.
Jeremy
Wait, let me
do-
see. Hold on. Let me see if I have cash.
Oh, Jeremy,
You didn't even know?
Jeremy's
You just said
checking his
that?
I
wallet.
rarely carry cash. Okay,
Who's
no,
got
I don't
cash?
have cash?
He's got no cash.
Well, all right. Can you beat Jake's price of $5?
All right, we can go 6.
Jake?
I got $5 cash and a losing lottery ticket.
Allie, you got to take
Making
it.
me feel sad.
Allie, you got to take it.
I'm not taking $5 cash. I'll take $10 Zelle or Venmo from Jeremy.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you $20 Zelle, just because sweeten the
Then
pot
it means
a
you
little
have my
bit.
personal information.
Jake, I'll loan you $20 cash with limited interest to pay me back.
Limited interest.
Yeah, you'll have $20
You're
cash.
still charging him interest.
That's a limited, small, below.
No, that sounds like a good deal. I can't pass that up.
All right, Jake.
All right, now we've gotten to $25.
Oh, you're at the 25 already?
Well, no, you're giving 20.
Yeah,
Jake's
Jake's
giving
got
5.
We're at $25.
Oh, I thought it was just his 20. I got to pay interest on it.
Yeah, and you're 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
Guys,
good deal.
this is all not worth even
Allie?
the conversation.
I agree with that. The summer hours, we told him it was a bad idea. All right, fair enough. Well, Jeremy, you drove. How far did you drive to get here today?
From Monterey Park.
Okay, so you spent a little bit of time in
About
the
an
car.
hour.
Not
Yeah.
making up the gas.
Yeah, it's definitely
I
definitely a
actually had
net
to
loss.
put 25 in just to get here. So.
Oh, okay.
All right,
So you're already down.
This is all the stuff that you bring up when you're in a negotiation with someone.
Well,
I don't know.
People that know
At
who
least we got him by the balls.
people
Yeah.
who know you from the net chat, the netbanger chat, say you're much better looking than they could have even anticipated. Damn, this guy's handsome. Is he single? Already, you got horny people on the I guess YouTube that are already into you in a big way, Jeremy. Good for you.
So you can get more. This is an extreme value you're getting because you're possibly getting laid out of this as well as getting a used cup.
Possibly, yes. So final offer. Let's do best and final now and call this a day. So
All right,
best and final. Jake's in for 25 cash. Jeremy?
Let's go 30.
Allie, you can choose.
I'm going Jeremy.
Big mistake.
Oh, come on.
Big mistake. Jeremy, you won yourself
Jake owes
a puke
enough
cup.
people money.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I can't even afford what Klein offered me.
That's a one of one. When we come back, if you're trying to reconnect with a pet, dead pet, a previous pet, maybe you want to communicate with your current pet, but you don't know what they're thinking, I will bring back the power of the pet psychic. A lot of people charge $300 an hour for this. I will give it to you for free. Get on the phones now, 800-520-1067. Back with that after this on KROQ.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands including.
Well, I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday. And more. I just wanna break you down so badly. If I could find you. Welcome to the new dark ages. You'll feel like a man. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Live Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win your way in all this week
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
All right, it's time for the premiere that the world never asked for, but we're going to give it to you anyway. Allie had the balls, and you can see them in the video, to try on.
Never too old for those.
To try on what was at once Omar's biggest fetish, panty haul videos, all the rage on YouTube. It's models or usually attractive people trying on underwear. They claim it's so that other women can buy good underwear for them, but we're pretty sure it's just a bunch of perverted guys watching it.
Yeah, which I did watch some other panty hauls before I made mine, and it doesn't seem like anyone is doing what I'm doing.
Well, there's a
usually
reason.
they kind of like sex it up, yeah, or they'll do like lacy underwear or thong underwear. So I haven't clicked on the link either. So
Allie, we're gonna watch this for the first time. This is Allie's video. It's on YouTube as well. It is our way of celebrating 100,000 subscribers to KROQ's YouTube channel, where you can watch our show live every morning. So I'm gonna click on this. Hold on one second, and we're gonna listen to this together. If you'd like to be a part of this world premiere, this is Allie doing her first and last ever panty haul. Well, I shouldn't say last ever. Who knows? Maybe it's super successful.
I don't think this is going to be successful.
Maybe this is
I really don't know why I've built up to this at all. It's going to be highly disappointing.
Also, all the panty haul videos get tens of thousands minimum, if not hundreds of thousands of views.
Millions of views.
Yeah,
mostly all just Omar
because of the quality of the panties.
So whenever you're ready, I'm going to hit play. We're all going to watch this for the first time. This is Allie's panty haul video.
It's on the YouTube Shorts on KROQ's YouTube page if you want to follow along.
All right, so here we go. Whenever you're ready, hit it and go.
I got 3 different brands of granny panties from Amazon. Let's try them on. First, I started with the H. Pavov high-waist ladies knickers with a soft stretch in a 5-pack.
Hold on, pause it.
breathable.
I had to pause it on mine already.
I'm telling you, you don't want this.
They are so big. I've never seen a bigger pair of underwear in my life.
Why are you lunging?
Because I wanted to show them that you can move around and they won't move.
And karate kicking for any reason? Why the karate kicks?
Just because I was feeling myself.
Okay.
That's what you have to do creative things. You can't just stand there.
Are these underwear for comedy's sake, or are they for real? Like, would someone wear these for real?
No, these are real. They had
wear
comedic
these?
ones that were like, like gag gifts.
These aren't the
didn't buy
comedic
those.
ones?
No.
They're pretty funny.
They're really
They're
real.
so funny.
Okay, let's keep going.
Was right. These retail for $11.99 on Amazon. No camel toe.
Okay.
Oh, God, they're pulled up so... Wow.
I'm being
Allie.
sexy in them, though, but you see me doing a little pout?
I will give you
I was
credit.
doing a pouty face.
You have... I'm telling you,
Outgross myself.
this is your new low. It really is. But
I was thinking that as I was shooting it
there's your
upstairs
tattoo.
while
Hold
my... No.
Oh, which you see her tramp stamp?
Okay.
Yeah. It's that weird thing on her belly button.
Okay, it's not
That's
a weird
blob.
thing on my belly. It was something until I got pregnant. Now it is kind of a blob. Let's keep going.
I also really enjoyed the color selection, and you can easily move around without them slipping.
I'm moving around.
Next up was the Petit Wiz's women's underwear 4-pack high-waist cotton gusset Nishamande 4-waist stretch.
These are cutting off the circulation just a little bit. Don't know how it's going to hold.
Pause again. Hold on. I need more of that
These I
tequila.
just had.
Let me have that tequila bottle over here. I got to do another shot.
You want another shot?
Where's the bottle? Is it still here? Can I pour this in my eyes, you think? Allie, hold on.
This is what you were being so complimentary of me during the show. I'm like, clearly he hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen the video yet. Now I've seen it for the first time. I mean, I can't believe how much you're really going for it here.
When I lose a bet and I do something, I say I'm going to do it. I really do it.
Yeah, and this is the
I
week.
had to film this while my in-laws were downstairs watching TV.
This is the first swipe left I've seen all day.
Okay, thank you, Jake.
There is, first of all,
my kids saw this video.
People are loving it. I mean,
bro, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check out that teaser that Ali put up of that panty haul or whatnot.
I mean, people cannot say enough good things about it, Al. You're getting rave reviews.
Yo, just calling to say that Ali's freaking my granny panty haul was looking a little bit hot. Like, yo, Ali, you looking a little milfy, girl. What the hell?
You look a little milfy, girl. All right, moving on. We only have about 25 seconds left of this.
Okay, so I put on a pair of, are you at the blue polka dot ones yet?
Hold on, you're still wearing this weird black matching set here.
Oh, okay.
These I just had.
So the blue ones I just had, so I put those on. No.
And finally, for $7.19, Warner's Women's Blissful Benefits Breathable Moisture Wicking Microfiber Briefs. These came in toasted almond, butterscotch, and black. Don't breathe. Right, if you plan on staying in this position all day, these are a great buy. But there was one more option I heard about, and I couldn't post the video without trying. These were a 10 out of 10.
All right.
Get yours at the KROQ shop.
That's not a
Just
thing
kidding, that
anymore.
doesn't exist.
All right.
Bye.
Great video. Wow. What a surprising end to that whole thing. I didn't even see that coming.
It ends in me in a diaper.
Not enough tequila in the world for that one. Allie, well done.
Check it out on the YouTube Shorts.
Worth it for that last shot of you wearing the official KROQ Klein Alley Show rock pants. We're going to get out of here.
Goodbye.
What a
Mwah.
fitting song to wrap up that chat with. This is messy. Sure is. Takeaways next, KROQ.
Doon, 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 doon. Doon, 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 doon. Doon, 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 doon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Doon, do, 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 do.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Ba-da-doo-doo, ba-da-da-doo-doo, da-da-da-doo-doo, da-da-doo. Be-dee-doo-doo-doo, me-doo-doo-doo, me-doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Drum, 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 drum. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Din, din, din. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun.
gift and can connect people to their dead animals and even live animals if they are trying to figure out what their animals were thinking or why they're acting a certain way. I didn't want this, Allie, but I was born with it, and I should share it with the people. And sure, I could bilk the general public for hundreds of dollars like you tried to do with your used cup a moment ago.
Not
but
hundreds, 30.
I'm going to give this away for free. There are people that are actively charging $275 for an hour-long virtual reading. I mean, what kind of...
Virtual?
Not even face-to-face. This person, you hop on Zoom, they Zoom. Next thing you know, you're paying them $300, and they're telling you your dog never liked trash trucks.
Well, I think that people just want closure and they just want to know things, and they will pay money even if they're not 100% certain. They'll make it things certain in their mind, because you just want, even fake closure is still closure. But your argument is that you could do the same thing for free.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So you don't think these people have any kind of skill? Because more and more people are doing this.
Yes.
And this latest one is, I think, one of the most expensive ones that we've seen come across the internet. But you're saying that all of these people are BS. You don't think one of them actually has any kind of ability?
Hey, Neil, I don't think so, Allie. I think they all are kind of pulling the same little scam. And I'm not saying some psychics don't have legitimate powers or the ability to connect. And you talked about how your son's got that weird thing going on where he's able to talk about his past life and everything.
Yeah, I got more info about Rhonda.
I don't usually buy into this sort of thing, but in this particular case, let's just see how it plays out. And I'll show you in real life how you won't have to pay me $275. This is an affordable pet psychic reading. Neil, who are we connecting with now? Let me guess, a dog or a cat?
Yes, a dog, actually.
Wow.
That's exactly right.
Already on the right
stop,
track.
Allie. You're messing up my brainwaves. All right, Neil, I'm sensing this dog, and I don't know anything about you. I've never met you before. But I'm sensing this dog of yours is no longer with us, is passed.
That's correct. Yes, he passed away in 2012.
I don't want to even hear your dog's name because I'm going to figure it out, and then you're going to believe me that I'm real. I don't know why I'm sensing the letter S, R, or T, or P.
S, R, T, or P. No.
Hold on.
Does that mean stop? Stop doing this?
Did you just pick all of the most common letters on Wheel of Fortune?
And a vowel. I'm also thinking of a vowel.
Does a vowel ring a bell?
What was your dog's
Do you
name?
not know your pet's name? Why do you have to go through the letters again?
What is your pet's name?
No. The pet's name was Huey.
Oh, that was the vowel.
Huey. So now I've connected. I've locked in with Huey. And Huey was a mix.
No, he was purebred.
Hold on. I haven't got to the reading yet.
You could be connecting with a different dead dog from his past.
I think I'm connecting with one of Huey's friends. Did Huey have a friend that was a mix that had a vowel in the name?
No, not that I know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing you don't know. He did have a friend.
Yeah.
With a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So now
a lot of S's and T's.
yeah. His friend ooh. And anyway, the point is this: Huey wants you to know something. He misses something that you did with him on the bed and a ball. I don't know what that means, but that's what he's telling me.
Whoa. Okay. Wow, that sounds kind of freaky. But
did you do something with him?
Play catch sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably what I'm picking up. And
freaky.
He wants you to know that he misses the treat that you would give him, but not the regular treat, the special treat. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I do actually know exactly what that means.
See, Allie, eventually they all come around because they're such suckers and they just want closure.
So do you think that Klein is giving you a good reading? Is he a good pet psychic?
There are some things that he definitely missed, but the special treat thing is it actually impressed me. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little jar that had a special treat that he liked, and I would give it to him in my room almost every night.
His mind is effing blown right now. This guy's mind is blown, and I said it. And by the way, I'm going to tell you a couple things that's really going to actually make you believe, Allie. I don't sense that this dog passed recently. I sense that this dog passed a while ago.
That is true. Yeah, I might have mentioned that, but it's true.
You didn't mention it to me. I didn't hear it. If you didn't mention that out loud, maybe you were thinking it.
Okay.
And I don't know why I'm picking up the name Neil, but I'm hearing the name Neil.
That is my name.
Right. So there we go. All right, Allie.
Happens to be on this call screener, but
Oh, yeah, it says it right there. But okay.
you want to guess where he's from, too? Or
From the 424, I'm going to say. All right, Neil, any questions you have while I'm connected right now to you and your dog, Hugo?
Huey. Yeah, I do have a question that I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
So, like, back in 7th grade, I had a play date with my friend Craig, and he bit him, and I don't know why. I never got to understand why. It kind of ruined my friendship with Craig.
Hold on. You said, okay, that's interesting. He never liked Craig because he thought Craig was trying to make the moves on you. Was Craig interested in you sexually, perhaps?
Maybe. You know what? I'm not sure, but it's possible.
All right, well, call Craig. You guys can figure that out off the air. I want to move on. I don't want to let this guy steal all my powers, Allie.
yeah, I know. Well, yeah, some of these mediums, they get really exhausted by the end of the day.
I thought I'm hungry. Did they get hungry too? Because I'm hungry and tired.
Okay.
Hey, Cass?
Yeah.
Hi, I don't know anything about you, do I?
I don't think so.
All
Let's
right.
hope not. That'd be
You are
creepy.
trying to connect with a dog that is dead or living. Don't tell me. I'll tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
Doesn't say here on the call
It's
screen.
spelled wrong.
I'm going to say you're trying to connect with a dog that is dead, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you put this dog to sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I did.
So impressed so far, 2 for 2 for keeping track. This dog I'm sensing was not little, a bigger breed of dog.
Medium size.
Yeah, okay, that's bigger than small, isn't it? Let's just agree to disagree. And the name, I don't know why I'm getting the letter B.
There's not any more. You can answer now.
No.
Right. I'm getting letters. I'm eliminating letters.
Do you want to try C or D or E next?
No, I think B or P, it sounds like that, right? What is your dog's name?
Chowder. His name was Chowder.
Right.
Oh.
Got it. See, sounds a lot like it. There's a D in there.
D?
Yeah, well, hold on.
There's no D in chat. Oh, okay.
I'm thinking.
There is.
And Chowder used to like to lay by a certain window. That's what I'm picking up.
A window?
Uh-huh.
Well, you were home probably, but it still happened. Now try again. This is how it happens, okay? Hey, what did this reading cost you? $0, and you're getting every dollar worth. So
Every penny, yep.
Chowder, when you would get home, Chowder would get very excited and occasionally would urinate. True?
False. No. I think he did not pee himself. No, not that excited.
Not that excited, right? But he did.
Maybe she wasn't home when that was happening.
Yeah, maybe that was also when you weren't home. And finally, I just want you to know, you want to ask a question to Chowder because I am connected with him very strong.
Okay, yeah. If he ever liked my husband at all.
He said that he always thought your husband was having an affair.
Oh, really? Opening a can of worms right now.
Chowder, anything you want to say? Oh, no. Nope, I misread that. Your husband was always fair to you. Fair.
Okay, yeah, that seems more in line.
Okay, see that, Allie? That's called the power of pet psychic.
You think the dog is just going to say your husband was always fair to you?
Yeah, but you were his favorite. He does want you to know that you were his favorite.
Oh, that actually means a lot.
And he did leave something buried in the yard, but I can't tell you what that is unless you pay.
I'm just going to have to go dig up my yard then.
All right, go dig up your yard. Allie, would you say that you are impressed now?
I want you to do a reading on my cat,
Which one?
the dead one.
Oh, the one that you had to put down with the 3 legs?
She didn't have 3 legs.
She's in a better place now.
Uh-huh.
And she says the following. She misses your wife,
Uh-huh.
and your son,
Uh-huh.
and the other cat.
She misses me.
No, I'm not seeing that.
Oh. Man, you're good.
Thank you. That's right. If you want the power of the pet psychic, and I'm sorry.
I have closure.
To Cody and Matt and everyone else, we don't have time. I would love to continue with these readings because obviously they are foolproof.
I've got goosebumps.
Yeah. Now you should get that looked at. That could be feline AIDS, Allie.
Probably.
We'll come back and wrap up the show and do some takeaways and give you some Monster Jam tickets, and we'll do it all next on KROQ. show and do some takeaways. If you'd like to go to Monster Jam, though, we got 4 tickets for you. It's the very least we can do. You put up with us. You stuck around for some summer hours, and you got to listen to some of the most impressive psychic pet readings that have ever been performed on live radio. And all you got to do to claim your Monster Jam tickets is be caller 20 right now, 800-520-1067. 4-pack of tickets, Monster Jam, Freestyle Mania at Crypto.com Arena on August 22nd. You're as good as in if you're caller 20 right now here on KROQ, or if you want to wait around, in about 15, 20 minutes, you'll have another chance to win yourself some tickets to When We Were Young with Sluggo, who will be coming in here to take over once we get the hell out of here. And we got that bonus podcast to do today, Klein Alley Showtime, totally uncensored, very raw. Yeah, I'm sure we'll break down all of the emotion that took place over the radio last week and much more, and that'll be available to download soon enough. So get ready for the Klein Alley Showtime podcast. All right, what do we got on the text line?
310, my takeaway is Pilot Jeff craps his pants.
Yeah, I think we learned that from Stu earlier today, and just remember, check for a high-speed chase. If Stu Mundel's on the call, he's going to work in his sweet divots. And that is his hello and special greetings to all of you who put up with us every single day.
562, my takeaway is if you smoke enough, you'll mutate your cells into being healthy again.
Yeah, we learned that from Secondhand Cindy. She was on the show today. She's doing great, apparently, and she's the new most interesting man in the world.
Yeah. 818, my takeaway is Wayne Brady and Kevin Hart are close enough. And 614, my takeaway is Klein and Alley work in an orchard of low-hanging fruit.
We sure do. We grow it right here every single day. It's our biggest export and import.
USDA organic.
Alley, let's go to Jake the Nerd. Jake the Nerd, you got a takeaway?
Yeah, you gotta get those Trippin' Balls chocolates.
Trippin' Balls chocolates. You don't want that microdose crap. You want them Trippin' Balls chocolates. They taste delicious. Omar, takeaway?
Oh, yeah, you're the king of working from home.
Yeah, work from home Friday, work from home Monday. Okay, that's very out of context, but I would sure love to do that.
I would sure love
That's a great
to
idea.
do.
I like it.
Sounds
That
great.
sounds lovely. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is the secret to a long life is Goldschlager and cigarettes.
Yeah, that's absolutely a fact right
And
there.
510, my takeaway is if you want to look impressive, always keep a copy of your folio.
Gotta have a folio on the standby.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just keep it. Whatever hotel you check out at, just keep that folio in your
Could I please have my folio?
Hey, Maria.
Yes,
Hey,
it's me.
nice to meet you. You're going to go to
Yes.
Monster Jam, all right?
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Enjoy. You got 4 tickets coming your way, and thanks for hanging out with us in the morning and spending some additional summer hours with us. Means a lot. All right?
Thank you.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
You're very welcome. If you'd like to win something, just stick around. 15 minutes away, you'll get more tickets to When We Were Young. We'll do it tomorrow and try to do it better. If you need us, tomorrow's physical fitness test day. Oh, man, we are going to fail so bad.
You ran a successful mile, though. Congrats.
I did
buddy.
run a mile yesterday in slightly under 10 minutes, but not 8:48.
I think on the adrenaline of the day of, you can knock a minute off your time.
Tomorrow's the big, let's see how we can hold up to the physical fitness test. This is what the president thinks all these young children should be able to do. Let's see if us grown-ass adults can do it. That'll be tomorrow on the show. Plus, we got lots of other things to get into, more tickets to give you to When We Were Young, more Monster Jam. And if you need us in the meantime, the GOAT line is open for you now, 844-956-GOAT. Have a great rest of your day. Stick around. Sluggo's after us. Bye.
That they feel that that you know they feel that
Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show. 106.7 FM. KROQ.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina.